Hopefully you can hear me alright. Hopefully everything is working. Josh, hello mate, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. The QNH is now 1038. Wow, okay. Really high pressure today. Get gyroscope underway. Let's see what's going on. Hello, we've moved the webcam by the way. Webcam's now back in the middle. Go. It might have been a bit quiet. Is that any better, Chilla? I've had to move the microphone again because the arm is very broken now. Every time I use it, it moves. So I've kind of put it up here. And we'll hope that that works for us. So there's nothing going on the ground at the moment, so we don't need to worry about that. We've got one inbound, will be with us very shortly. Yeah, I'm going to buy a new microphone arm, but at the moment it's kind of, I don't know, a bit of a mess. It's like held up by various bits of cable ties and all sorts just to keep it where it is. Jim, hello mate, welcome in. Merry Christmas, hope you are doing well. Deacon, sometimes the messages, the chatbot takes a while, so just give it a second and then go again with the command. Sometimes it's just a little bit weird. TikTok doesn't like it particularly much. Let's jump into Master Approach channel, so we're in there. Yep, Jill, we're covering tower as well. We've got no tower on. Hello, good evening. Cool, that's what I like to hear. Kilo 05 left singles, and that's all copied, thank you. You will notice, by the way, that the overview of the airport, we're looking out across the runway, as we like to do, looking across the entire apron and terminal area. I've made it a bit snowy because it's Christmas and it doesn't look like it's going to snow here in the UK. So why not have it in the sim? Ryanair 562, descend to flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, Ryanair 562.
Just for the record, by the way, I've just had a Domino's and I'm regretting it massively at the moment.
From Ryanair 562 after Mal, I have direct to the localizer, so if you don't want, you can give me vectors.
Ryanair 562, Roger, you can leave Wallasey on your present heading. I'll give you a shortcut for 05 left.
So after Mal, maintain the present heading, Ryanair 562.
There we go. I tell you what the problem... I'm just wondering why my frame rate is so bad. I've loaded in the Phoenix A320, which is never a good idea. So let us just close that and reload in something a little bit more simple. If you're wondering, guys, this is how I do my tower views. I load in the little electric droney thing, somewhere near the control tower. Like this, just park it in a car park. We go to showcase view and we move it around. But first, let's make it daylight again so we can see what's going on. Like that. And then let's move the drone cam. We'll go and park it over on the other side of the airfield. I must admit, the snow textures and the IndyBuild scenery look incredible. Sadly, we're not actually going to see any real snow this year by the looks of it. So let's just park the drone cam there. Again, looking out over the airfield. Bring up tower view again. Leave that running. Cole, hello mate, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, not doing too bad, mate. I was enjoying some time off work at the moment, which is fun. Ryanair 562, descend flight level 60. Getting all the control in.
Descend flight level 60, Ryanair 562.
So doing lots of air traffic control, doing more flying than I've probably ever done.
The holds are full. Indefinite delay.
Joel, hello mate, welcome in. Thank you for the raid.
3 aircraft into the hold.
Sorry that the timings just didn't quite work out there for being able to control your arrival. So I just want to make sure, yeah, that the RMA is centered. It is. There we go. So this Ryanair, how far out is he? It's about 30 miles. He could do with descending a little bit quicker, actually. Just to be able to get him in on that shortcut. British Steve Ways, hello mate, welcome in. Been seeing your TikToks pop up quite a lot in my For You page recently. Hope you're doing well. Ryanair 562, turn right heading 145, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, the QNH 1038.
145 and descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1038, Ryanair 562.
Ryanair 562, that gives approximately 30 miles to touchdown. Jamie, hello mate, welcome. We're going to do till sometime around 9:30, 10 o'clock-ish. So at least, what are we on, 7, so 2, maybe 3 hours worth. Plenty of time if you want to come flying. You've only been posting since Sunday. Oh, just punched my own desk. That's decent. Literally, like every single one of your TikToks, every time I go and scroll through my For You page, which I do basically a million times a day, one of your videos is there, and I see it every single time. Jammy sounds good, mate. I am not a real world controller, but I will do my absolute best to make it sound and look as realistic as I can. Right. Now he's descending a lot faster now. The ails are going down. Are they going down a bit too nicely, Adam? Is that the problem, though? Are they getting to the point where you're like, Let's bring you back in. Right now, 562, turn left heading 135.
Left 135, runner 562.
I see. I'll be honest, I don't particularly drink, so I'll literally have maybe one glass or something, and then I'm done. I'll have gin, or I'll have like a can of Pepsi Max and rum or something, and that's me done. I don't really have much more than that. We are controlling Manchester! Exclamation mark where in the chat will get that information. We are connected to VATSIM, so everyone you see in here, they're all real people. Right, last bit of controlling before Christmas. David with a 7 stream streak now. Thank you, mate. Right now, 562, descend to altitude 3,000 feet. Turn left heading 090 degrees. You cleared ILS 05 left.
090 to the left and descend 3,000 feet, runner 562.
I'm quite enjoying these easterly ops. We don't often have them. So it makes it that little bit more fun. Airspace is a little bit more constricted out on this side of Manchester.
Duxie5813 has joined the frequency.
Duxie, thank you for the follow, mate. Much appreciated. How many are we expecting? Well, there are currently 22 arrivals expected. Basically, from now. How many of them turn up between now and when I finish controlling, I don't know. It's not an event or anything. We're just logging on, providing some ATC for pilots that might want to fly in. So we're just hoping it's going to be a little bit busy. And if it is, hopefully we get a tower controller. Wasn't me. Thank you for the TikTok follow. 8:15 Manchester. Oh.
05 left, runner 562.
Runner 562. Thanks. Descend on the ILS.
So continue descend with the glide.
8:15 out of Manchester, and you're already 4 points deep. That is impressive. So we've got a few now coming up from the south. We've got one in from the north. So we've got I think it'll be fairly constant for a little while now. You can hear me on VATSIM. That's good, I think. Is there anyone we know flying? Bristol Ways, no worries, mate. Have a great evening and enjoy your Christmas. Finally seeing sunset over the Atlantic. Yeah, you're getting there. Right now, 562, wind 060 degrees, 9 knots, runway 05 left, you're clear to land.
Clear to land, 05 left, runner 562.
Now we wait for the next one. Got 3 aircraft on the ground, all of them going to Heathrow. One of them's taxiing, so we should have easy 409, which should have gone past the camera. Yep, he's down near the end of the runway. Cool. And we've got a couple more which are presumably parked down on Terminal 2, which is difficult to see from here. Stan will be on for at least a good couple of hours. So 2, maybe 3 hours now. Hello, Budapest TV. Welcome in. Hope you are doing well. Let's pick up some more arrivals. Any plans for tomorrow?
Good evening to you, sir. Speedbird 1382. Headed through 10,000 feet.
Budapest 10 has joined
Via the
frequency.
Evos, 1 mic arrival, information kilo.
Every time I stream, I start yawning. Speedbird 1382 Manchester radar. Hello, information is Kilo, descend flight level 70.
Information kilo, down to 70, Speedbird 1382.
Plans for Christmas are to do absolutely nothing. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not seeing anyone. We're just not doing anything. Which in itself is quite nice. Normally we either go to like my family who are like an hour down the road, or we go down to my wife's family which are like 4 hours away. So it's nice to not do anything. Matt Kane, thank you for the TikTok follow. El Budapest, thank you for the Twitch follow. Merry Christmas to you also. This is VATSIM. We're controlling at Manchester.
This is Easy 409 holding Alpha 1 for runway 05.
Easy 409, hello, behind landing Ryanair 737 at 2 miles via Alpha 1, line up and wait, runway 05 left, behind.
Copy. Copy, line up and wait behind the incoming traffic.
Okay. So next we should see the Ryanair 737 roll past. Frill, welcome in. Merry evening, good Christmas. Thank you for the heart me. Welcome, welcome. You love flying in Europe when they say stand and a number, you get confused. It's the same thing. It's just different phraseology. There's quite a few differences actually between Europe and certainly in the US. Why is it every time I stream, I start yawning and I can't stop? There's actually a lot of differences between what we have here in the UK and across the rest of Europe. There are certain things we do differently that the rest of Europe doesn't. It does take a little bit of getting used to, but you can get there. It's fairly straightforward. Speedbird 1382, fly heading 275. It's vectors for the ILS, runway 05 left.
Flying 275, Speedbird 1382, vector of ILS 25 left.
Into Gatwick, you couldn't find what he was talking about. Like no cargo ramp. So, Gatwick does have cargo. But it's not specifically called a cargo ramp. That's the Ryanair 737 landing there. There is a cargo area at Gatwick, but the stand numbers, you'll just get the stand number. For example, it's around Taxiway Sierra is where cargo normally parks at Gatwick.
Easy 409 ready for takeoff.
Ryanair 562, contact ground 121.855.
121.855, thanks for the control, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Easy 409, the surface wind 060 degrees 9 knots, runway 05 left, cleared takeoff.
Clear takeoff.
We will be on for a few hours. 2, maybe 3 hours, something like that. Where's that? Is he going to Birmingham? Yes, that's fine. Manchester weather's quite nice. 5 degrees, -0. This isn't, I'll tell you, it's not actually real world weather because I can't do the snow with real world weather. So it's just like a layer of cloud cover that shows snow on the ground. Speedbird 1382, 26 miles, 05 left. Descent to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1038.
Then 5,000 feet, unit 1038, Speedbird 1382.
The visibility, well, the visibility in my sim is fine because I've got the weather set. It's few at 2,900 scattered to 3,600, so I'd imagine with the real world weather as well, it's fine. A big crew coming, 4 aircraft from Innsbruck, nice. I'll put you all in the hold and forget about it. Just a plane spotter, hello, welcome in. We're going to do 2, maybe 2.5 hours at this point. So plenty of time if you're looking to fly in. Easy 409, report your passing altitude and climb now, flight level 190.
We're passing flight level 026, copy climb to flight level 190.
I should query that, but the 600-foot difference will be because he'd already pulled standard. How's the age change going to work? So, if you currently have a VATSIM account and you're aged under 16, nothing changes. You can keep that account. From the 1st of January, if you are aged under 16, you will not be able to sign up. And that is the only difference. So currently, if you're under 13, you can't sign up. From the 1st of January, if you're under 16, you can't sign up. Speed 1382, turn right heading 290 degrees, descend to altitude 3,500 feet.
Hey, 290, descend to 3,500 feet, Speedbird 1382.
It's difficult. I've obviously posted a video about this on TikTok. Not all young members are bad pilots. Not all bad pilots are young members. It's difficult. So it will help, but I don't think it will stop the issues that VATSIM currently faces. Thrust, welcome in. Thank you for that TikTok follow. Phil, yeah, so if you already have a VATSIM account and you're aged under 16, it makes absolutely no difference. You can carry on as you were. PTJ, thank you for the follow. It comes with practice. Like, to get better, you have to practice. You also have to have a willingness to learn. And I think that's one of the problems that VATSIM's facing at the moment. Speedbird 1382, turn right heading 020 degrees, cleared ILS, runway 05 left.
Heading 020, clear runway 05 left, Speedbird 1382.
Yeah, exactly, Deacon. If you are under 16 now and you have an account, they can't take that. Well, I suppose they could take that away from you. But they're choosing not to take that away. There is actually a test now, so new members do have to go through an exam, a written exam. Or, well, it's multiple choice, I suppose, to become a member. Whether that test is difficult or not is up for discussion. I don't think it is, personally. And I've also seen a few people recently on TikTok streaming doing the exam, and people in their chat are answering the questions for them, which shouldn't be allowed. Easy 95 Yankee Juliet, are you coming here? Oh, you are. Let's pick Easy 95 Yankee Juliet up. Let's pick up Chanex 931. These two are doing their best to hit each other.
95 Yankee Juliet, inbound Roxham, passing flight level 110.
Easy 95 Yankee Juliet, Manchester radar, hello. Squawk 1157 and descend flight level 70.
Squawk 1157, descend flight level 70, easy 95 Yankee Juliet.
And approach hello, Shanix 931 at flight level 12,800, descending via the Elvo 1 mic.
You were right the first time. 10x931 Manchester Radar, hello. Information is Kilo, descend flight level 80.
Information Kilo on board, and we'll go to flight level 80 for Shanix 931.
Easy 95 Yankee Juliet, information is Kilo, leave Rosen, heading 220 degrees.
Information Kilo and leave Rosen is in 220 degrees, easy 95 Yankee Juliet.
Some of the younger ones are chaos. That is true. Speed at 1382, the wind 060 degrees 9, runway 05 left, you're clear to land.
Cool, land 05 left, Speedbird 1382.
Captain Phil, welcome in. Merry Christmas to you. Hope you're doing well. Right, let's work out. So I think we're going to have to go Chanix 931, Easy 95 Yankee Juliet, and then this guy that's coming up from the south. That's going to be the plan. Have we had any crashes thrust? Yeah, we've had a few. We've had a few issues in the past. Captain Phil, thank you for the gifts there, mate. Much appreciated. Lauren, you're going to fly in 20 minutes. Sounds good. Sounds good, mate. Easy 95 Yankee Juliet, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots, easy 95 Yankee Juliet.
Chanix 931, speed 220 knots, flying heading 270 degrees.
220 knots and 270 degrees for Shanix 931.
Live has joined the frequency.
Virtual Ops Live, welcome in. Thank you for the thank you for the Twitch follow. Yeah, I've not even had a drink.
Cruising altitude of flat level 190.
Easy 409, thanks. There's nothing further from me. Your frequency change approved. In fact, Easy 409, it's at London 127.105.
Sorry, could you repeat the last transmission for Easy 409 now?
Easy 409, contact London 127.105.
Copy, contact London on 127.105. Thank you.
There you go, they literally just logged on. Trust no, so I don't do this in reality, mate. This is just a bit of a hobby, a bit of fun. Catch you go to a Santa flight, nice. Sounds good. We're doing that. You're descending to 70, that's fine. How far have you got? What's that? 29 plus 5 is 34. Chanix 931, 34 miles to touchdown, 05 left. Descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1038.
We'll descend down to 5,000 for Shanix 931.
And Chanix 931, I just need the read back on the QNH, please, 1038.
1038 on the QNH for Shanix 931.
Thank you. There we go. How do I learn what to say? So it just comes with practice. I've been doing this for literally years, like 16 years. Here on VATSIM there is training available. There's lots of training material, things that you can read and learn in your own time, and then you can progress that into an actual formalized training to get ratings to be able to do what I do, which is control. If you want to be a pilot and you want to fly, ! What to say will get you a link to a guide that I recommend that's actually really, really good for learning the basics and sort of that initial communication you'd have when flying out of an airport. Dan, please don't sing a song to me. Please don't do that. We don't need that. All the British Airways is. No singing. Oops. There we go. Let's see what we got. 20, 35. Not quite yet. Easy 95 Yankee Juliet. Turn left heading 190 degrees.
Left heading 190 degrees, easy 95 Yankee Juliet.
I'm not sure it's the singing that's the problem as such. It's what you're singing.
Speedbird 1382, pick it off, phosphate 1.
Speed 1382, thanks. Hold short of Kilo. Contact ground 121.855.
Hold short Kilo, and contact ground, see here, 121.855, we'll be back shortly, Speedbird 1382.
You're welcome. You only had half a glass of cider. Oh, that's something. You're going to fly out to Brussels as the 1-3 Victor Oscar. Sounds good.
Good evening, Shuttle 3 Foxtrot on Alpha 4, holding point Alpha 1, runway 05 left.
Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, Manchester Radar, hello, via Alpha 1, line up and wait, runway 05 left.
Line up and wait, runway 05 left via Alpha 1, Shuttle 3 Foxtrot.
Easy 95 Yankee Juliet, 25 miles, 05 left. Descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1038. There we go.
Descend altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1038, Easy 95 Yankee Juliet.
No Santa yet.
Manchester Radar, hello, Easy 4, Papa, inbound, Dane, flight level 80.
Easy 4, Papa, Manchester Radar, hello, Squawk 3544.
Squawking 3544, Easy 4, Papa.
Janix 931, descend to altitude 3,500 feet, speed 180 knots.
3,500 feet at speed 180 knots for Shanix 931.
Dan, you're going to fly as Alitalia, sounds good. Kraken Collectibles, thank you for the TikTok follow. Easy 95 Yankee Juliet, turn left heading 175.
Left heading 175, Easy 95 Yankee Juliet.
So I think we're just going to turn that Chanex straight, like a single turn in. I think it's going to be the best way. Thrust, I can only do this in the UK, I'm afraid. Like there. Chanex 931, turn right heading 020 degrees, cleared ILS 05 left.
Heading 020, cleared ILS 05 left for Shanix 931.
Easy 95 Yankee Juliet, speed 180 knots, descend to altitude 3,500 feet.
Speed 180 knots and descend 3,500 feet, Easy 95 Yankee Juliet.
So they're going to show in conflict even though they're not, because that Chanex is going to turn. So it is possible in VATSIM you can get a visiting controller rating to be able to control in other countries. I have not done that, just because I'm enjoying controlling in the UK way too much at the moment. Is the short answer. Easy 4 Papa, flying heading 270 degrees, vectors ILS 05 left.
Copy, left 270, vectors 05 left, Easy 4 Papa.
I don't know if I want to bring these closer. I'm happy with them being that far apart at the moment. Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, wind 060 degrees, 9 knots, runway 05 left, cleared takeoff.
Runway 05 left, cleared for takeoff, Shuttle 3 Foxtrot.
He's still 6 miles. Yeah, we'll give it another mile or so. That Chanex is establishing nicely there. T95 Yankee Juliet, turn left heading 145.
Left heading 145, Easy 95 Yankee Juliet.
Just that separation will work out quite nicely. So Chiller, this weather isn't real world at the moment. I'll be honest, I've got it set like this just so there's some snow on the ground, so it looks a bit more Christmassy. But even then, the weather's not too bad. Few at 2,900. Scattered 3,600. It's not too bad. Little bit more, yeah.
Manchester Radar, speedway 5858, inbound Trent, passing flight level 155.
Speedbird 5858, Manchester Radar, roger. Easy 95 Yankee Juliet, left 090 degrees, cleared ILS, runway 05 left.
Left 090 degrees and cleared ILS 05 left, Easy 95 Yankee Juliet.
Tax 931, speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
160 knots until 4 DME for Shanix 931.
Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, report your passing altitude. Climb now, flight level 190.
Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, passing 2,400, climbing 190.
Easy 4 Papa, 30 miles, 05 left. Descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1038. I can indeed see the Alitalia, Dan.
Copy down 5,000, QNH 1038, 3C4 Papa.
Garage Jammer, hello, welcome in. Impossible Face, hello. Geneva to Nice with live weather. If you fly on VATSIM, live weather is a must. Because I'm not flying, I'm not using it. But let's zoom the map in, ready for that. You don't currently show. I can fix that though, Dan. I promise I can fix that. Chanex 931, wind 060 degrees, 9 knots, runway 05 left, you're clear to land. Right, hang on.
05 left, clear to land for Chanex 931. Thank you.
1 moment. I can fix this. What type code have you... In fact, I can look at what type code you've used. You are AZA 772. Yep, right, okay. 1 minute. This is easily fixed. Which is probably a bit dodge whilst controlling. Should probably be looking at the radar screen. So reload model acting rules. You'll disappear and you should reappear in SkyTeam, but that will change, isn't it? Easy 95 Yankee Juliet. Speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
160 knots until 4 DME, Easy 95 Yankee Juliet.
Easy 4 Papa. Descend to altitude 3,500 feet. Turn right heading 285. At Garrett, we are controlling Manchester.
3,500 feet and right 285, Easy 4 Papa.
Because what we can keep doing is if we delete you and you come back, you should come back in a different livery. So we've got new colours. And if I delete you again...
Thank you, Chris, and sing it, Chris! Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. There you go. Old colours. We'll go with that one. Oh yeah, I changed the time to I love flying in daylight. Easy 4 Papa. Turn right heading 030. Cleared ILS. Runway 05 left.
Right, 030 cleared 0 left for Easy 4 Papa.
Oh, what is going on these streams? What is going on? So the Chanex is clear to land. GSY Aviation, hello, welcome in. Sunrise and sunset in Flight Sim 2020 and 2024 are the best. Speedbird 5858, fly heading 265.
Heading 265, Speedbird 5858.
There we go. So what sort of spacing did we have there? 5.5 miles, lovely. What sort of spacing have we got here? 6.5 miles. Bus driver, thank you for the follow. Chiller, yes, we are 05 left, single runway operations. Easy 4 Papa, speed 160 knots until 4 DME. That'll close up nicely.
160 till 4 DME for Easy 4 Papa.
Who are you? The Gemstone 935. You're coming in, so we'll get a squawk ready for you. Anyone coming from the north? No. So it's not much at the moment. It's as if people have got other things they need to do tonight, and flying on VATSIM isn't their priority. Which is weird, because what else would you be doing on a Wednesday evening? Dom Aviation, hello, welcome in. So adders, it's not quite as simple as average minimum separation. We try and aim for 4 miles where possible. Edinburgh, you'd aim for 6 miles because there's no rapid exit taxiways. Manchester on 05s because there is effectively no rapid exits. Again, you'd be looking for somewhere between 5 and 6 miles. Hello. Yeah, we'll do, mate, no worries.
Round Alitalia 940, do you mind telling us what stand we at? Wrong frequency.
Easy 95 Yankee Juliet, wind 060 degrees, 9 knots, 05 left, you're clear to land. Oh, tower is on.
Clear to land, 05 left, easy 95.
Well, hey, we've got tower and everything now. Alfie, no worries, mate. That was good fun yesterday. I enjoyed that. Darren, no worries. Welcome in.
And approach Shanix 931, clear to runway 05 left.
Channix 931 left Juliet, hold Juliet 4, contact ground 121.855.
Left Juliet, hold Juliet 4, and over the ground 128. Oh, the ground just hop offline.
They are coming back. I'm monitoring the frequency. Just give them a call 121.855 for now.
Over to 121.8 at Juliet 4 for Shanix 931. Thank you.
Speedbird 5858, descend to altitude 3,500 feet, QNH 1038.
Descend flight level, altitude 3,500, QNH 1038, speedbird 5858.
QNH is really high today. I mean, it's 1038, which is crazy. Shuttle Lake Golf, stand 4-3, push and start approved.
First stop, clear stand 43, 8 Golf.
Fine, Shell 3 Romeo, refund for Lister, watch me.
Shuttle 3 Romeo, roger, call back.
Go up, Shell 3 Romeo.
How did you pass your S1 theory? Excellent, great news. James, thank you for the... excuse me. Thank you for that TikTok follow, mate. How do you play on VATSIM? It's an add-on for Flight Sim, yep. So if you have a PC, he's 95 Yankee Juliet. Left turn there, hold Juliet 4.
Full Juliet 4, easy 95 Yankee Juliet.
And approach Shanix 931, holding Juliet 4.
Next 931, roger. Easy 4 Papa, wind 060 degrees, 9 knots, 05 left, you're clear to land.
Copy, clear land 05 left, easy 4 Papa.
Channix 931, contact tower for now, please, 118.630.
Over the ground 128.855 for Shanix 931. Thank you so much for the ATC, man. See you.
I've just asked Air to cross-couple for a minute just because he can see the departure list and I can't. But Channix 931's on the way to you. Shuttle Lake Golf's pushed and there was another shuttle that refiled that says he's ready. Easy 95 Yankee Juliet, ground 121.855.
121.855, thanks, easy 95 Yankee Juliet, Merry Christmas.
Speedbird 5858, right turn all the way round, heading 090 degrees, cleared ILS, 05 left.
Right turn 090 degrees, cleared ILS 05 left, speedbird 585.
May have forgotten about him a little bit.
And Manchester radar, Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, confirm frequency change.
Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, contact London Control 127.105.
127.105, bye-bye.
Go. CRT George, welcome in. Yeah, there's a bit of a difference to do military stuff. It's good fun, though. That 747 has blocked all of those taxiways, which is a bit of a problem. Can I see you coming from the west of the 7 Lima Papa? You're a little bit outside at the moment, so I can't see you just yet. Shuttle 8 Tango would like to divert in.
Easy 4 Papa, vacate 05 left.
Easy 4 Papa, left Juliet, hold Juliet 4, ground 121.855.
copy, left hold Juliet 4, ground 121.855, and have a good day. Thank you, EC4 Papa.
Toby did a flight to Tenerife Santi PC rebooted. Oh no, mate, that's no good. That's not good at all. David, you are the GM Stone 935. I can see you, Squawking 2000 there. Shuttle 8 Tango is heading to Rosen, coming to Manchester. So we can do that. It might be the power supply, 550 watts, quite low, depending on what else you're running. But it could be one of so many different things. Speedbird 5858, contact tower 118.630.
118.630, Speedbird 5858. Thanks for the ATC and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Manchester's alright at the moment. I'm hoping it picks up a bit. Still got 24 inbounds. We are fully staffed now, ground, tower, and approach. Keep zooming out and be like, where's my RMA gone? But it's because I've zoomed out. Let's pick that one up. Who are you speaking to? You are apparently on London, so we won't talk to you just yet. Now, the NS7 Lima Papa has just come into view on my radar screen, so it should be here really soon. The inbound list is getting longer as well. There's more and more aircraft starting to appear on it, which is what we like to see. Thank you, by the way, guys, over on TikTok for all the likes. Much appreciated. That's what helps push the stream. Gemstone 935, Manchester radar, hello. Squawk 4233.
4233, just
So I literally just have a list. There's an inbound list that looks like this, where they start popping up on. There's a departure list, which is currently empty because ground and tower are on. If they weren't on, that would be populated. Who are you at flight level 80 and where are you going? Rather near me. Right, okay, we don't need to worry about that. Giorgio, the Blue Max 45 Echo Yankee. Cool, I'll see you shortly, mate. You are not yet on the list, but I'd imagine you will be very shortly. Gemstone 935, descend flight level 70.
70, just
Over Memmingen. I don't even know where that is. I've literally no idea where that is. Stuttgart. That's a little bit far out the way for where I can see. Oh, yep, I can see you all coming now out of if I look on VATSIM radar, I can see you. Yep, so the shuttle sent me a message on text asking if you could divert in. I was like, yeah, that's fine. Direct to Roslyn, descend flight level 70. At least they can't say London radar. You say that, but yet they somehow still do. Kai, use VATSIM radar, and then on VATSIM radar on the left-hand side, there's a little settings cog. If you click that and enable the VAT glasses integration, that will then show sectors that show at the level you are at, which will be way better for being able to see like what ATC you should be speaking to. Everything in the UK is London. Okay, thank you, mate. I will continue with the... Where are we? We're over here now, aren't we? With the Pepsi. Where are you going? You're going that way, that's fine. Shuttle 8 Tango on frequency.
8 Shuttle 8 Tango on frequency.
Shuttle 8 Tango, Manchester, good evening. Information is Kilo. You can descend flight level 70.
Descending level 70 and information kilos current. Thank you.
Alpha me, hello, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Or thank you for popping in, I should say. A little bit ahead of myself there. Hope you're doing well. George, you are... not that one. You're sort of up here somewhere. You're not quite in the view just yet, but I imagine you will be very shortly. Let's pick up the Ryanair 33 Sierra Papa. Just late Tango. Speed 220 knots after Rosen. Fly heading 220 degrees.
220 knots and heading 220 after Rosen. Shuttle 8 Tango.
Go. Why has it done that? Give me general. BA 777 landing. You're in the climb. Yeah, there you go. You've just appeared for us, George. You're just up here. So you're getting a little bit closer. Gemstone 935, descend flight level 60.
60, Flight 5.
The Ryanair 33 Sierra Papa coming up from the south is on text, which technically is no longer allowed in the code of conduct, but it doesn't bother me, so we'll continue to provide him instructions by text, which is absolutely fine. Gemstone 935, leave Mersey heading 175 at speed 220 knots. Vectors ILS 05 left.
Mersey 170.
Gemstone 935 is heading 175 after Mersey and speed 220 knots.
175 after Mersey 220, just much 5.
Yeah, so if they are on text, we send the messages on text, but because, I'm going to say text way too many times in one sentence, because they are on text, it automatically pre-fills the chat box, so if I like change their heading or altitude or something, it will automatically pre-fill the text, so I just need to press enter. Schedule Flies, thank you for the TikTok follow, mate. Dom, I'll be honest, I've got my Christmas presents. I bought myself the... That's over there. I bought myself the Thrustmaster TCA Captain
Alarm
pack.
controller, hello. Lufthansa 6 Alpha Tango at 361 knots.
Lufthansa 6 Alpha Tango, Manchester Radar, hello. Maintain speed 250 knots indicated or faster. Descend flight level 70, level at Dane.
Descend to 700 level at Dane and speed 250 knots, indicated airspeed or greater. Lufthansa 6 Alpha Tango.
There we go, that works. Let's manual transfer you to London Sea. Ryanair's descending, so we're going to go Ryanair Gemstone Shuttle here.
Shuttle 8 Golf 30, passing 1,300.
Shuttle 8 Golf, Manchester Radar, hello, you can climb now. Flight level 150. Yeah, I've got the throttles as well, Dom.
150, short Golf.
And I actually bought some rudder pedals as well, so I went all in and bought everything, and like they're so cool. Like so cool. These are getting a little bit closer than I'd planned, but it should work out. It's not ideal. SANTA01's on the way. Sounds good, Aiden. It should work. I mean, the conflict alarm is upset at me. Conflict alarm is very upset. Yeah, the stick does have a twistable axis for rudder. So if you don't have pedals, you can use that. That's absolutely fine. They're going out there, no longer in conflict. Let's have a look. 175, 33 miles. Not just yet. Gemstone 935, 30 miles to touchdown. Descent altitude 5,000 feet. QNH 1038. Yeah, it is chiller. It's Captain X.
103,
Flex, Merry Christmas.
Manchester radar, speed 1203 with you mark 0.503, 250 knots.
Speedbird 1203 Manchester, hello. Maintain 250 knots. Descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80.
There we go. Most bizarre moment, we've seen a few. We've seen aircraft crashing off runways. We've seen all sorts. Shuttle 8 Tango, speed 180 knots, descend flight level 60.
Speed 180 and descending flight level 60, Shuttle 8 Tango.
I really need this Ryanair to descend. I think I need to program the auto throttle on the Thrustmaster when I can get it. You've lost me there. What's auto throttle and rudders got to do with each other, Frill? You've lost me.
Manchester approach, United 2155 reporting speed on our...
United 2155 Manchester radar, hello. Maintain speed 250 knots or less. Descend flight level 150.
Maintain 250 for speed, descend via, descend 15, flight level 150 for United 2155.
Gemstone 935, speed 180 knots, descent altitude 4,000 feet.
4,000, speed of 180, Johnson 5.
Chill, it's got to be the Phoenix A320, mate. Lufthansa 6 Alpha Tango, speed now 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots, Lufthansa 6 Alpha Tango.
Lufthansa, correction, Shuttle 8 Tango, turn left, heading 155, descent altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1038.
Heading 155, altitude 5,000 and QNH 1038. Shuttle 8 Tango.
Why are people going so fast all of the time? Like, slow down. It shouldn't take me to give you a speed control. Because you're going to sail through now. Gemstone 935, turn left heading 160 degrees. Oh, we've lost the Gemstone. Shuttle 8 Golf, nothing further, frequency change approved.
Don't you go much to this one, thanks for it. See you, Shuttle 8 Golf, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. United 1255, route direct to Trent and then resume the Elvos 1 Mike arrival.
How was that for United 2155?
United 2155, A firm direct to Trent, Tango November Tango, and resume Elvos 1 Mike arrival.
Galaxy Twits, Mike arrival for United 2155.
Gemstone 935 left 090 degrees when established 05 left, descend glide path.
790 on established descend glide, Johnson 5.
Mr. Radar, good evening, it's Flight 256 Charlie. Flight 180, Emperor 190 and Elvis 1 Mike.
Flyer 256 Charlie, Manchester radar, roger. Let's pick some people up. Alitalia departing.
Evening Manchester radar on a 7 unit path with you descending through 12,200 feet, aircraft type 737-800.
Ryanair 7 Lima Papa, Manchester radar, hello. Squawk 7020 and descend flight level 80.
Squawk 7020, descent flight level 80 for Ryanair 7 Lima.
Jaded with a heart me, thank you so much. Lufthansa 6 Alpha Tango, after Dane, fly heading 255.
After Dane, heading 255, Lufthansa 6 of Tango.
Alitalia 940, Manchester radar, hello. You can climb now flight level 60 and fly heading 255.
Fly heading 255 and climb level 60.
Manchester radar, good evening, Max 45, Yankee Echo, passing flight level 170, descending by the inbound aircraft direction.
Lufthansa 6 Alpha Tango, you've bushed your level. Climb immediately, flight level 70.
Flight level 70, Lufthansa 6 of Tango. Should I put my QNH right now?
No, you should be on standard pressure, please, because you're on a flight level.
Roger.
Blue Max 45 Yankee Echo Manchester, squawk 6476.
6476, Blue Max 45 Yankee Echo.
Shuttle 8 Tango left heading 090 degrees, descend to 4,000 feet. When established, 05 left, descend glide path.
090 for the heading, can you repeat the rest for 8 Tango please?
Shuttle 8 Tango, it's 4,000 feet. When established, 05 left, descend glide path.
Down to, so heading 090, heading altitude 4,000 and once established, descending glide path, Shuttle 8 Tango.
Gemstone 935, speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
1604, 5.
United 2155, I don't know why you're descending. You weren't cleared to descend. Climb to flight level 90 and make your speed 220 knots.
I thought about that. We'll climb into flight level 90 and then...
Alitalia 940, climb now, flight level 190.
Climb now, flight level 190. Can I ask why I'm going above the airfield when I'm going down?
Because if you go south, you're going to crash into a Lufthansa 737, and that will make us all very sad.
Ah, yes. I do not want to crash into the Germans.
Crashing into anyone is bad. Gemstone 935, tower 118.630.
118.630, bye.
Speedbird 1203, speed 220 knots. After Dane, fly heading 250 degrees.
Was that for Speedbird 1203?
Speedbird 1203, after Dane, heading 250 degrees. Your speed now, 220 knots.
220 knots, Dane, heading 255.
Lufthansa 6 Alpha Tango, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1038.
5,000 feet, QNH 1038, Lufthansa 6 of Tango.
Ryanair 7 Lima Papa, leave Mersey heading 180 degrees at speed 220 knots.
Leave Mersey 180 degrees, speed 220 knots for Ryanair 7 Lima Papa.
Alitalia 740, you can route that to Telba.
Redirect to Telba and it's Alitalia 940.
Flyer 256 Charlie, descend flight level 100.
Correct. Descend flight level 100, flight 256 Charlie.
Lufthansa 6 Alpha Tango, speed 180 knots, turn left, heading 230 degrees.
Speed 180 knots, left 230 degrees, Lufthansa 6 Alpha Tango.
Speedbird 1203, turn left, heading 230 degrees, descent to altitude 5,000 feet, the QNH 1038. Yeah, this is, like, it goes from nothing to everything.
Left 230 degrees.
A firm, 230 degrees, and 5,000 feet, QNH 1038.
QNH 1038. And down to 5,000 and 230 degrees, I'm headed.
Ryanair 7 Lima Papa, 33 miles, 05 left, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1038.
5,000 feet, QNH 1038, Ryanair 7 Lima Papa.
United 2155, fly heading 280 degrees.
Fly 280 degrees for United 2155.
Lufthansa 6 Alpha Tango, speed 180 knots, right, heading 330 degrees.
Right, heading 330 degrees, speed 180 knots, Lufthansa 6 Alpha Tango.
Flyer 256 Charlie, descend flight level 70.
Descend flight level 70, flight 256 Charlie.
Speedbird 1203, speed 180 knots.
180 knots, now makes sense.
Lufthansa 6 Alpha Tango, descend altitude 3,500 feet, right, heading 030 degrees, cleared ILS, 05 left.
Descend to 3,500, right 380 degrees.
380 degrees.
Clear to ILS 5 left, Lufthansa 6 Alpha Tango.
Shuttle 8 Tango, speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
160 till 4 DME, Shuttle 8 Tango.
Ryanair 7 Lima Papa, speed 180 knots.
180 knots, Ryanair 7 Lima Papa.
Flyer 256 Charlie, at Dane, make one right-hand orbit, leave Dane heading 230 degrees.
Dane, one right-hand orbit, leave Dane 230 degrees, flight 230 Charlie.
Look, United 2155, turn left heading 180 degrees, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1038.
QNH 1038, turn left heading 180 degrees for United 2155.
And descend to 5,000 feet.
Descend to 5,000 feet for United 2155, sorry.
Blue Max 45 Yankee Echo, at Mersey make one left-hand orbit, leave Mersey heading 090 degrees. I need a gap.
At Mersey make one left-hand orbit, leave Mersey heading 090 degrees. Blue Max 45 Yankee Echo.
Speedbird 1203, descend altitude 4,000 feet, turn right heading 315.
Right heading 315 and down 4,000.
Shut-
940, reaching flight level 190.
Shuttle 8 Tango, Tower 118.630.
Tower 118.630, see you later, Shuttle 8 Tango.
Alitalia 940, contact London 127.105.
127.105, bye.
Lufthansa 6 Alpha Tango, maintain speed 180 knots.
You said please.
Maintaining 180 knots, Lufthansa 6 Alpha Tango.
Speedbird 1203, descend to 3,500 feet.
3,100 feet.
So, James, everyone that you see in here, they're all real people. I'm not sure what you mean by landing data, mate. Why are you climbing? Like, where are you going? Ryanair 7 Lima Papa, turn left heading 150 degrees.
150 degrees, Ryanair 7 Lima Papa.
Blue Max 45 Yankee Echo, descend flight level 70.
Flight level 70, Blue Max 45 Yankee Echo.
Dom, it's until 4, as in the number 4 DME. So on your primary flight display, you'll get that mileage countdown to the end of the runway. Once that hits 4.0, you can slow to your approach speed. Speedbird 1203, right 090 degrees. Cleared ILS 05 left. Speedbird 1203, right 090 degrees. Cleared ILS 09 left. Lufthansa 6 Alpha Tango, speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
160 knots until 4 DME, Lufthansa 6 Alpha Tango.
Ryanair 7 Lima Papa, turn left, heading 140 degrees, descend altitude 4,000 feet. I'll take you through the localizer.
No worries, 140 degrees, 10 4,000 feet, Ryanair 7 Lima Papa.
United 2155, turn right, heading 315.
Turn right, heading 315, United 2155.
Lufthansa 6 Alpha Tango, tower 118.630.
42118.630, Merry Christmas, see ya, Lufthansa 6 Alpha Tango.
So yeah, Weather, this is live. They are all real people that you can see in here. And that's causing me untold amounts of stress.
Total 03, we have runway in sight.
Roger, descend on the ILS, maintain speed 180 knots.
Jalamy 341 spotted a conflict.
Ryanair 7 Lima Papa, turn left, heading 030 degrees. When established 05 left, descend glide path.
030 degrees, when established, descend on glide path. Ryanair 7 Lima Papa.
Do you think the minimum age lift is a good idea? I do, but as seen here, age is not the problem. United 2155, turn right, heading 340 degrees.
Turn right, heading 340 degrees for United 215.
There's a plane stopping on the runway. Speed 1203, speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
160 4 DME.
United 2155, speed 180 knots.
Speed 180 knots for United 2155.
Maturity, manner, and just ability to follow instructions and listen and do what you're told the first time. Like, I was repeating myself 3 and 4 times to people there. And there's just no need for it. It's not complicated. There should be 3 instructions to get you onto the ILS at Manchester. Yes, please do. United 2155, turn right, heading 360 degrees, descent altitude 4,000 feet. Kieran, you're good, mate.
Descending 4,000 feet, turn right, heading 360 degrees for United 2155.
Speedbird 1203, contact tower 118.630. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Confirm 118.630.
118630, thanks so much.
So you can get flight sim, absolutely. You just can't get VATSIM. Aviation BNE, thank you for that TikTok follow. Ryanair 7 Lima Papa, speed 165 knots until 4 DME.
165 knots, 4 DME, Ryanair 7 Lima Papa.
United 2155, turn right, heading 020 degrees. When established 05 left, descend glide path. Stephen, thank you for the follow.
Turn right, heading 020 degrees, when established for United 2155.
Gaming Fanatics, thank you for the rose, mate. Much appreciated. Wazer with the follow as well. Gaming Fanatics with the follow. Thank you all so much. Controlling isn't difficult per se. It can be busy. It's as difficult as the pilots make it, effectively, as the traffic levels make it.
Papa fully established on the localizer 405 left.
Ryanair 7 Lima Papa, tower 118.630, your number 3.
118.630, number 3, Ryanair 7 Lima Papa. Bye.
See ya. Flyer 256 Charlie, descent altitude 5,000 feet, Manchester QNH 1038, 26 miles to touchdown, 05 left.
Descent altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1038, flyer 256 Charlie.
Flyer 256 Charlie, you can turn right heading 260 degrees now.
Right, 260 degrees, 256 Charlie.
Blue Max 45 Yankee Echo, speed 220 knots, turn right heading 200 degrees. So I just had to put myself a bit of a gap in there.
220 knots, turn right, then 200 degrees, Blue Max 45 Yankee Echo.
Just because it was getting a bit excessive. That Speedbird is not quite on the ILS. Also, look how busy the ground has got since we logged on.
2155, we see the runway inside.
Roger. Gabriel, thank you for the TikTok follow, mate. Much appreciated. Kim, hello, welcome in. Chile, yeah, the QNH 1038, which is one of the highest I've seen for a while.
Not Orsta has joined the frequency.
United 2155, you've gone through the localizer, right 090 degrees, descend to 3,000 feet. You're cleared ILS approach.
Zero 090 degrees, descend 3,000 feet for United 2155.
And confirm, please, cleared ILS approach, 05 left.
Yeah, cleared for ILS approach 5 left for United 2155.
Flyer 256 Charlie, speed 180 knots, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
4,000 feet, 180 knots, 256 Charlie.
Frill, so yeah, it's... So that 4 is 4 DME, but the way you do it is on your primary flight display. Usually in the bottom left-hand corner, it has a distance that counts down when you're on the ILS. Once that hits 4.0, you can slow to your final approach speed. Blue Max 45 Yankee Echo, 24 miles, 05 left. Descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1038.
Down to 5,000 feet, QNH 1038, Blue Max 45 Yankee Echo.
Not or snow. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, Manchester Ground Tower and myself are all online. And delivery. Oh yeah, delivery's on as well now. So yeah, Manchester's basically fully staffed. We're missing one tower controller and that's it. United 2155, speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
60 knots until 4 DME for United 2155.
Flyer 256 Charlie, turn right, heading 315, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
Right, 315, down 3,000 feet, 256 Charlie.
Blue Max 45 Yankee Echo, speed 180 knots, turn left, heading 170 degrees. I'll come fly out, mate. Yeah, that'd be good fun.
180 knots, left heading 170 degrees, Blue Max 45 Yankee Echo.
United 2155, tower 118.630.
Over the tower for United 2155 with ATC.
Well, that was interesting.
Shark X Punch 2 has joined the frequency.
Shark, thank you very much for that Twitch follow, mate. Much appreciated. JB, mate. Hello, Jake. You're right. Flyer 256 Charlie, turn right, heading 020 degrees, cleared ILS 05 left. I don't know where that right just came from.
020 degrees, cleared ILS approach 05 left, 256 Charlie.
Frill, yeah, you can use the 4 in the charts. Blue Max 45 Yankee Echo, turn left, heading 145, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
Left heading 145, down to 4,000 feet, Blue Max 45 Yankee Echo.
Yeah, don't go to Heathrow. Nobody likes Heathrow. Manchester is far better. Could go to Edinburgh. Edinburgh's nice. There's no ATC there. There's a ground controller on at Stansted. Stansted doesn't get the love that it deserves. That United's still at 3,000 feet. He's not going to land, is he? You're going to have to deal with him again. Luton's underrated. I like Luton. Luton's quite a nice airport to fly out of. Can occasionally be performance limited as well on longer flights. Oh, he's descending. Blue Max 45 Yankee Echo, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, turn left heading 090 degrees, cleared ILS, runway 05 left.
Down to 3,000 feet, left heading 090, cleared ILS, runway 05 left, Blue Max 45 Yankee Echo.
That's a spud. Thank you very much for that TikTok follow. United is going to nosedive.
This is India 0 Tango, which you're 20,000 feet.
India 990 Tango, Manchester Radar. Hello, information is Kilo, descend flight level 80.
We
information. About information kilo descending to 80 of India.
Hello.
990 Tango.
I have.
Flight 256 Charlie, can we bring the speed back now?
Flight 256 Charlie. Yeah, what's speed? 160 knots to 4, tower 118.630.
160 to 4.
He was interesting.
Thanks, bye.
You're going to establish. You're fine there. Joseph, thank you for the TikTok follow as well. That's Spud. Merry Christmas to you, mate. I think he's somehow going to make this, but I'm not really sure how. He does look to be stalling now, though. This looks less like an approach and more like a collision with the terrain. Well, he landed. He made it to the ground. Whether that was with a landing clearance or not, I'm not really sure.
Red Hello, Project 2 Whiskey Delta, Bellhill 40 departure, passing 3,800.
Tomjet 2 Whiskey Delta, Manchester Red Hello. You can climb now, flight level 150.
150, Project 2 Whiskey Delta.
Blue Max 45 Yankee Echo, speed 165 knots until 4 DME.
16 till 4, Blue Max 45 Yankee Echo.
How long have I been on? So I've been just under an hour and a half controlling this evening. How the United made that, I don't know.
India 990 Tango, expecting on 05 right?
India 990 Tango, 05 left as per the ATC.
Alright, thank you.
Do all VATSIM controllers watch landing? No. I'm only doing it just because it makes the stream a bit more interesting. Normally, if I'm just controlling on my own, I literally just have my radar view. This view is literally to make things just a little bit more interesting for you guys. Wizbits, thank you very much for that Twitch follow. Jack, you flew in around an hour ago. Oh, you left Manchester. You landed about an hour ago. Got you. Blue Max 45 Yankee Echo, Tower 118.630.
Tower 118.630, Blue Max 45 Yankee Echo.
I believe we might have the same issue with this Blue Max. Everyone's getting very close to each other there. Oh, he looks a bit more normal at 800 feet. That's cool. Okay. Phil, I'm tempted to do some controlling tomorrow. Yeah, it was... Well, there was nothing before. It's quite nice now. I'm quite enjoying this. Let the temptation win. I am tempted. It's one of my... I've got nothing else to do. Because I'm literally just going to be at home. So I'm going to spend some time, hopefully, with my wife and stuff. But beyond that, that's probably it. They are a little bit closer than I had originally intended. Oh, that's 5 miles. Might be okay. Is the Unibuilds Manchester scenery? Jack, this is the Unibuilds Manchester. It is 110% worth it. If for no other reason than it's got the correct taxiway layout, which when you're flying on VATSIM you really need, it looks amazing as well. One in from the north, the IC28 Tango. Tomjet 2 Whiskey Delta. My service terminates. There's nothing further. Your frequency change approved. Good evening.
Frequency change approved. Tomjet 2 Whiskey Delta. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Wait a Merry Christmas to you as well. Enjoy your evening. The thing is, Phil, they weren't under 16 in the nicest way possible. They were not under 16. Gaming Fanatics, I joined the Phoenix Discord and asking there, mate. They're going to know way more than I do. Bertie, thank you very much for that TikTok follow.
Manchester first off, this is for L India 990 Tango. Can we just get some vectors in? Because our purchase kind of looking funky.
Flash message. Fair enough, right 180 climbing to 4, please. Air India 990 Tango. You can fly heading 065 and descend flight level 70.
065 and flight and altitude of 070 of India 990 Tango.
Blue Max is on the go because the one in front didn't slow down, didn't vacate quickly. Aviation, I've got no problem with young pilots. My issue is with pilots that don't listen or that aren't willing to learn. Joel, hello mate, welcome in. I've seen Bristol on for the last couple of nights, Chilla. Traffic's not been bad, mate. I had 4 on the ILS before. And you can see the ground. The ground's not exactly empty.
Manchester, Blue Max 45 Yankee Echo on the go round, heading 180, altitude 4,000 feet.
Blue Max 45 Yankee Echo, thanks. Speed 220 knots. It's Vector's ILS runway 05 left.
Speed 220, Vector's ILS runway 05 left, Blue Max 45 Yankee Echo.
It's an A320 on Unicom doing Cardiff to Cardiff. Well, why not? Why not? Kazak, thank you very much for the Twitch follow. Oh, BA departing. Blue Max 45 Yankee Echo, turn right, heading 225.
Right, 225, Blue Max 45 Yankee Echo.
Ediewood, hello, welcome in. Merry Christmas. Jack, Manchester is always busy on VATSIM. Like, literally always. Nice Airie's not calling me, which is a bit of a shame. Hopefully
Radar,
shall.
good evening. Shuttle 2 Tango, flight level 180 on the Elvis 1 mic, A320 with mic.
That was so confusing. Shuttle 2 Tango, Manchester Radar, hello. When you're ready, descend flight level 80 level at Dane.
When ready, descend flight level 80 to be level at Dane, Shuttle 2 Tango.
Manchester Radar, very good evening. Shuttle 3 Romeo, listen to Sierra, 2,500.
Shuttle 3 Romeo, Manchester Radar, hello. You can climb now, flight level 190.
Climb now, flight level 190, Shuttle 3 Romeo.
Air India 990 Tango, turn right heading 180 degrees, speed 220 knots.
180, speed 220 knots, for India 990 Tango.
And the ICR is disconnected. Why fly on VATSIM if you don't want ATC? What used to happen to me is controllers are always on and off, and when they go off, it dies down. So controllers bring traffic, and traffic brings controllers. So you kind of need both of them for it to be busy. Air India 990 Tango, stop your descent at flight level 60, please.
Oh, my sub just ran
flight level 6000, 60 for India 990 Tango.
Yeah, there you go, Chilla. Thank you for that resub, mate. Much appreciated. That would explain why the ads were there for you. Oh, Savvy, but your OTS. Well, hey.
Said go around. I say again, go around. Acknowledge.
Afro, you should have seen Heathrow. I think there was 58 departures on the ground at Heathrow at one point the other night, which was really busy.
Manchester Radar, good evening. Easy 9014, flight level 160.
Easy 9014 Manchester radar, hello. When you're ready, descend flight level 80, level by Dane. The information is Kilo.
Information kilo level by day and descent flight level 80.
Blue Max 45 Yankee Echo, speed 180 knots, turn right, heading 330 degrees.
180 knots, right, 180 degrees. Pretty much full. Correction. Say again for the heading, sorry.
Max 45 Yankee Echo, make it right now, heading 335.
Roger, 335, Blue Max 45 Yankee Echo.
Manchester radar, good day, C730 X-ray, dash sequence Sierra.
C73 Zulu X-ray, Manchester radar, hello. Report your passing altitude. Climb now, flight level 130.
We're passing 3,700 and climb flight level 130, C730 X-ray.
Air India 990 Tango, 23 miles, 05 left. Descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1038.
23 miles out, we descend to 5,000 feet, and then the QNH is 1038, Alpha India 990 Tango.
You can tell by the microphone if someone's going to be a problem. Yeah, you can certainly sometimes. I mean, hello, welcome in. Paul, just to make it a little bit easier with departures, I'm keeping them flight level 80 over Dane. Chief MMO, good evening, welcome in. Blue Max 45 Yankee Echo, right 020, descend to 3,000 feet. You're cleared ILS 05 left.
020 down to 3,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 05 left, Blue Max 45 Yankee Echo.
Air India 990 Tango, turn left, heading 140 degrees, speed 180 knots.
Turn left 140, speed 180 knots, Alpha India 190 Tango.
So he's level by Dane. So the waypoints, if I do this for the shuttle to Tango, Dane, Delta Alpha Yankee November Echo. It's the waypoint that I want them to be level at. We've also got Mersey here in the northwest and Rosen to the north. So there's 3 different ones that I can use if I need to. Yeah, no worries, mate. More than happy to answer any questions anyone has. Andy64, hello, welcome in.
Manchester radar KLM271.
Okay, KLM271, Manchester radar, hello. Report your passing altitude. Climb now, flight level 190.
Passing 4,400.
KLM271, climb, flight level 190.
Climb 190, KLM271.
Chiller, just ask, like, how do I spell that? And the controller will read it out to you. It's absolutely fine. Shuttle 3 Romeo, contact London Control 127.105.
London on 127.105, Shuttle 3 Romeo, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Shuttle 2 Tango, speed 220 knots, leave Dane, heading 250 degrees.
Speed 220, leave Dane, heading 250, Shuttle 2 Tango.
Blue Max 45 Yankee Echo, speed 165 knots until 4 DME.
Speed 165 till 4, Blue Max 45 Yankee Echo.
Air India 990 Tango, turn left heading 135, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
125 and then 4,000 feet for India's 990 Tango.
Chief, you absolutely should, mate.
1373 on frequency.
Speed 1373, Manchester radar, hello. Report your passing altitude and climb now, flight level 70.
Passing 3,000 feet, climbing flight level 70. Speedbird 1373.
Blue Max 45 Yankee Echo, tower 118.630.
Head to tower 118630, Blue Max 45 Yankee Echo, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Air India 990 Tango, descend to 3,000 feet, left heading 090 degrees, you're cleared ILS 05 left. Cameron, hello mate, welcome in.
Left 19, no. Can you get that for the heading one more time, please?
India 990 Tango, left 090 degrees, descend 3,000 feet, cleared ILS 05 left.
0 and then 3 and then 3,000 for any 099.
Easy 73 Zulu X-ray, nothing further, frequency change approved.
Frequency change period GC73 X-ray.
Speedbird 1373, fly heading 240 degrees, climb now, flight level 190.
Fly heading 240 degrees, climb flight level 090, Speedbird 1373.
Brill, absolutely, mate. You can start offline, you can start online, disconnect and reconnect later. It's absolutely fine. Shuttle 2 Tango, turn left heading 225, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1037.
QNH 1037, descending 5,000, heading 225, shuttle 3 Tango, correction 2 Tango.
They are a little bit closer than I like. India 990 Tango, turn left heading 020 to establish.
Oh yeah, well established on runway 05 left.
Jump. Easy 9014, speed 220 knots, leave Dane heading 240 degrees.
Leave Dane heading 240 degrees, speed 220 knots,
Once these are 1,000 feet, we can route the Speedbird on track. I want them nicely 10 miles apart as well. Before we hand them over, they are more than 10 miles. They're 1,000 feet separated. Speedbird 1373, resume on navigation, direct to Honolulu.
Direct to Honolulu, Speedbird 1373.
Air India 990 Tango, speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
Speed is 16512 DME, well, India 990 Tango.
Shuttle 2 Tango, turn right, heading 270 degrees, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
Turn right, heading 270, descending 4,000, shuttle 2 Tango.
9014, you've turned early, fly heading now 280 degrees.
Easy 27 Bravo Manchester departure, so climbing 4,000, passing 2,009.
Asset 28 times 00470, late you on Mike.
Okay, first the readback of the aircraft I was speaking to. Easy 9014, you've turned early, fly heading 280 degrees, descend to flight level 70. Easy 27 Bravo Manchester radar, hello, climb now, flight level 190.
190, easy 27 Bravo.
Correction, Air India 990 Tango, tower 118.630.
Over the tower 118.630 pass.
Speedbird, in fact, disregard. KLM 271, contact London 127.105.
London 127.105, KLM 271.
So there's another screen over here, which for me is showing the airport view. So the view of the airport that you can see, I've got a second screen here. But this one in front of me is an ultra wide, so I can look from there to there, and that shows me the whole screen. So if you see me doing this a lot, it's because I'm looking at different things around the same screen. Shuttle 2 Tango, speed 180 knots, turn right, heading 320 degrees.
Speed 180, right to heading 320, shuttle 2 Tango.
C9014, you're still descending. Stop your descent at flight level 60, still on standard pressure. Shuttle 2 Tango, descent to altitude 3,000 feet.
Descent 3,000, shuttle 2 Tango.
Easy 9014, Manchester radar. C9014, you're indicating flight level 63. You are instructed flight level 70.
Yeah, I'm being told level 70. Confirm QNH 1038.
Negative, it's a flight level, so you need to be on standard pressure. Always standard pressure on a flight level. Brake, shuttle 2 Tango, right, 030, cleared ILS, 05 left.
Right, 030, cleared ILS, 05 left, shuttle 2 Tango.
Easy 9014, you can descend now to 5,000 feet. The QNH is 1037. Spirit 1373, contact London 127.105. Spirit 1373, contact London 127.105.
127.105. Merry Christmas, Speedbird 1273.
Merry Christmas. We enter meditation. Dom, yep, ground and tower are both on. Which makes life a little bit easier. Oops. Easy 27 Bravo, contact London 127.105. Oh, and delivery is as well, yes, I keep forgetting.
105, Easy 27 Bravo, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Easy 9014, speed 180 knots, turn right, heading 325. Heading 325. Shuttle 2 Tango, speed 160 knots to 4 DME, contact tower 118.630.
Speed 160 to 4 DME and tower 118.630, shuttle 2 Tango, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Easy 9014, descend to altitude 3,000 feet. No Santa found just yet. Oh, my God. Why is my view suddenly backwards? What's happened? The camera is panning the wrong way, and I don't know why. That's weird. Why is it doing that? There we go. That's better. Yeah, there we go. Easy 9014, turn right, heading 030 degrees, cleared ILS, 05 left.
Turn right, heading 050 degrees, cleared to the ILS 105
Right, sorry. Going back to the questions. Firstly, we're not going to close. We are going to make this work. We're going to do it. We are staying on. It's Christmas. This is Euroscope, yes. There's a number of plugins that the UK have to make it look and work the way that it does, but it is basically Euroscope. Manchester is the airport I staff the most, but we also like Edinburgh, Newcastle, and Gatwick. But Manchester is the one that I staff most regularly. Why did the area have a white trail? So I've got the weather set to show some snow on the ground, so I think the white trail is basically supposed to just be moisture on the runway. I like Flight Sim 2024, which is what we're looking at here. I do all my flying in it, and that's all I use now. Easy 9014, thanks. Speed 160 knots until 4 DME. We also like East Midlands and Leeds. I did Leeds yesterday, actually, for London Controller flying in. And that was really good fun. Like, it's a really quite interesting airport to control. So yeah, it was good fun. Easy 9014, tower 118.630. Merry Christmas. Right. A gap, a break, some relaxing, more Pepsi Max. Day, I don't know, 340 something of hoping Pepsi Max will sponsor the stream. Jack, we're using 05 singles just because it's not quite busy enough for duels. Kim, no, you don't need approval to stream. It's actually within the Code of Conduct and Code of Regulations that anyone is permitted to stream their flying and controlling of VATSIM. Brandon Rogers, thank you for that TikTok follow. Nick, you might have been, mate. 3 days ago, was I controlling Manchester? Do you mean on Monday or on Sunday? I do a lot of Manchester controlling. How much money are we putting on this guy who's going to bust his level? Do we think he's going to stop at 5, or do we think he's going to keep going? Sav, no, I'm not a particularly big drinker. Airshow Matto, welcome in.
Manchester Raider, Kenya 601. I'm currently at 5,000 feet.
Is he going to keep going? Oh, no, he's maintained it. Kenya 601, Manchester Radar, hello. You can climb now, flight level 190.
Climbing flight level 190, Kenya 601.
I am surprised. Sorry, back to the questionnaire show matter. So this is VATSIM. So all people that use X-Plane, Flight Sim 2020 and 2024, FSX, Lockheed Martin's P3D, and Flight Gear. So there's a huge number of simulators. They can all connect to the same VATSIM network, and everybody can see everybody else. So it's not like they're separate bits of networks for different sims. You can all see everyone, which is what makes it really cool. What do I think about P3D? So I used P3D basically since version 2, all the way up to version 5. It was really, really good for what it was. It's still just FSX, basically, underneath, so there's only so much you can do with it. I said I'm not a particularly big drinker, Alex. I do have the odd bit of alcohol. Also, it's not gin and coke, it's rum and coke. Gin and coke sounds disgusting. Kim, that's exactly right. If you're on X-Plane and you're connected to VATSIM, you will see people on X-Plane and on Flight Sim. Gin should be had neat. And it's rum and Pepsi Max. Just to be clear.
Ho, ho, ho. Speedbird 2024 with you, flight levels 200 for 5,000.
Speedbird 1384, Manchester Radar, hello. You can climb now, flight level 190.
Climb flight level 190, Speedbird 2024.
XDJK, yeah, we could absolutely take private jets. Absolutely. They would park over here at the private jet terminal. No, not that one. This one at the private jet parking is there. And, yeah, so that's like the private jet terminal and hangar and stuff like that. So we can take private jets, no problem at all. Paul Norris, mate, thank you for coming in. Merry Christmas, and, yeah, see you later. Right. I'm going to take this moment to nip to the toilet. Back in a sec. Right, don't think I've missed anything. Liam, thank you for the TikTok follow. Kenyan 601, contact London 127.105.
London Center 127.105, Kenya 601, and Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to you. Mr. Godfrey, bonjour, welcome in.
23 spotted a conflict.
There are currently no conflicts. Earlier there was the odd conflict. But we're good now. Oh, we're going spotting and drinking. That sounds like a interesting day. There's a number coming up from the south now, which is good. We've got aircraft in from the west. We're up to 18 departures on the ground now, by the way. When I logged on, there was 1. So it's definitely getting busier. The number of arrivals has actually dropped to 18, but if you imagine we've probably controlled about 20 arrivals, you can kind of see that the number's not really reducing all that much. Spirit 1384, contact London 127.105. Good evening and Merry Christmas.
27105 for London Center. Have a holly jolly Christmas. See you next time. To be directed 824. Ciao.
Right, so we've got a Ryanair inbound from the west. We don't need to worry too much about aircraft coming from the south, because London deals with those. Aircraft coming from the north via Scotland. Scottish control might hand to us. The yawning has started again. I had a Domino's for tea. Or dinner, as you may call it. And I think it's hitting me now. I'm getting a bit sleepy. Musa, no, I'm not a real controller. This is all just for fun. David, I think I need something stronger than a Pepsi. I think I might need some caffeine. A stretch, yeah, that'll help.
WNX David 990 just redeemed stretch.
We could have a little nap in this gap while there's nothing going on, couldn't we? Stream, if you wake me up, when the Ryanair 7 Charlie Zulu gets a bit closer. Or if there are any departures. Jules, hello, welcome in. Merry Christmas Eve to you. Hope you're doing well. We're having a lovely chill evening on Manchester, where there isn't a lot going on just yet. Hope they have a bad night. Thankfully, we're using track audio, so if we used audio for VATSIM, we'd have that horrible bug. Yeah, we have that horrible bug where people get really, really, really loud. But thankfully, we don't have that. Do you know where they start speaking at a normal volume, and then the volume level just does that, and it gets like ear-deafeningly loud? Oh, the bug does still exist, Frill. Don't worry. It definitely still exists. V-Pilot, yeah, V-Pilot has it. The only thing it doesn't exist in is track audio for some reason.
Tango, the whole at flight level, correction, 6,000 feet, heading 145.
I said 28 Tango, Manchester Radar. Hello, information is Lima. Maintain flight level 60 on standard pressure and leave Rosen heading 220 degrees.
Frozen 220, standard pressure on 6,000. I said 220, correction, 28 Tango.
I'm sure I've transferred this. Are they not transferring? Let's try it again.
Whiskey Bravo, quickly fly with you past altitude 20, climbing 5.
FedEx 97 Whiskey Bravo, Manchester radar, good evening. Climb now, flight level 190.
Oh no, flight level 190, FedEx 97 Whiskey Bravo.
The E190 is getting thrown about 20 knots of wind. Nice. We were 1038 a minute ago, Mr. Godfrey.
05 left, is in use for arrival.
I said 28 Tango A firm, you can expect 05 left.
Well, thank you very much.
Fly with me simulations. Hello, welcome in. Evans, hello, welcome. Hope you're both doing well. The weather is not... Shall we put it back to real world weather? We'll leave the time, but shall we go back to real world weather? Nope, I've changed the time and not the weather. Let's try that again. So apparently... Oh, there we go, the clouds have loaded in now. Yeah, there's no snow, I'm afraid. I'd actually deliberately set the weather in the sim to have snow on the ground, just to make it look a bit more Christmassy. But yeah, that's the real world weather now that you can see. It's a little bit cloudy, but it's fine. There's a nice lineup of heavies there on the 300 gates. 3 A350s by the looks of that. Ice 28 Tango, turn left heading 190 degrees.
Left heading 190 degrees, I said 28 Tango.
After Rosen, fly heading. Reads it back but does something different.
Manchester radar, good evening and Merry Christmas. Rhino 7 Charlie Zulu, out of flight level 160.
Rhino 7 Charlie Zulu, Manchester radar, hello. Information is Lima, descend flight level 70.
With Lima, level 70, Rhino 7 Charlie Zulu.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be getting much snow in the UK this Christmas. So we're going to have a very boring year. Right, hopefully start picking up with some more inbounds again now. I don't... To be honest, Jack, in terms of controlling aircraft, it doesn't really matter. They all look the same. They're all little dots on a map as far as I'm concerned. So there's no real, like, difference to me. Why is Tower absolutely launching these departures?
Radar 73 Tango Papa, descend on flight, correction, level 1200 inbound, tread 320 with inflation November.
Easy 73 Tango Papa, Manchester radar, hello. Information is Lima, descend flight level 80, level by Dane.
Descend flight level 80, level Dane, Easy 73 Tango Papa.
Certainly an interesting one tonight, isn't it? Right now, 193 Manchester radar. Mrs. Frosty, hello, welcome in. Right now, 193 Manchester radar, hello. Climb now, flight level 170.
Climb now, flight level 170, Rhino 193.
FedEx 97 Whiskey Bravo, fly heading 140 degrees. FedEx 97 Whiskey Bravo, flying heading 140 degrees.
flying 140 degrees.
I said 28 Tango, turn left, heading 175. I said 28 Tango, turn left, heading 175.
Manchester Radar, good evening, FedEx 100.
FedEx 100 Manchester Radar, hello. Report your passing altitude. Climb now, flight level 190.
Climb 190, FedEx 100.
FedEx 97 Whiskey Bravo, report the heading to London Control 127.105.
127.105 and report heading. Thanks, Merry Christmas.
I say 28 Tango, turn left, heading 165.
Left heading 165, I said 28 Tango.
There we go. Chief, so no, I've got delivery ground and tower on below me, so I don't need to do any top down. FedEx 100, confirm climbing flight level 190.
Yes, sir, at the moment, climbing, flight level 190, FedEx 100.
Gotcha. And yet you are not, because you are still level at 5,000 feet.
Was there a drop in descent for us, sorry?
2 at once there, Ryanair 7 Charlie Zulu, leave Mersey heading 180 degrees at speed 220 knots.
Mersey heading 180, speed 220, Ryanair 7 Charlie Zulu.
I said 28 Tango, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots. Sorry, I was just asking, was there a descent in there earlier for us?
Said 28 Tango, negative, maintain flight level 60.
Copy.
Age is not VATSIM's issue.
Turn now heading 180 for Ryanair 7 Charlie Zulu.
Ryanair 7 Charlie Zulu, negative, after Mersey, fly heading 180 degrees.
After Mersey heading 180, Ryanair 7 Charlie Zulu.
Ah, dear, tonight.
Easy 309 with you, speed 280.
Easy 309 Manchester Radar, hello, maintain 280 knots or greater. When you're ready, descend flight level 80, level by Dane.
Okay, maintain speed 280, descend when ready to flight level 080, level by Dane.
Master Radar, very good evening. Easy 14 from Bravo, Echo Type A320, 200 information Oscar. Level 5200, over.
Easy 42 Uniform Bravo Manchester Radar, hello, speed 270 knots. When you're ready, descend flight level 90, level 5 miles before Dane.
We're ready, 7590, 5 miles before Dane, speed 270 knots, 3Z42 Uniform Bravo.
I said 28 Tango, 19 miles, 05 left, descent to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1037.
QNH 1037, descent to 4,000 feet, I said 28 Tango.
Jack, the problem with doing a video for Euroscope settings for a new controller is in the UK, effectively, you open the controller pack and it's done for you. Just use what is there, because that is the best way to do it. Right now, 193, flying heading 150 degrees.
Fly heading 150 degrees, Ryanair 193.
FedEx 100, flying heading 185.
185, FedEx 100.
I said 28 Tango, speed 180 knots, turn left heading 145. I said 28 Tango, speed 180 knots, turn left heading 145.
Left heading 145, I said 28 Tango.
And I said 28 Tango, speed 180 knots.
Speed 180 knots, 28 Tango.
Easy 23 Tango Papa, speed 220 knots, leave Dane heading 255.
speed 220 left lane 225 is shuttle 3 Tango Papa.
Hello, Marlon. Welcome in. About SANTA01 now.
Hello, shuttle 3 Papa with you, climbing 4,300 feet for 5,000.
Shuttle 3 Papa Manchester Radar, hello. Flying heading 235 and climb now, flight level 150.
Turning to heading 235 and flight level 150, shuttle 3 Papa.
FedEx 100, heading 185.
185, thank you very much.
Right now, 193. Report the heading to London Control, 127.105.
Report heading to 1.
Speedbird 6491 with you.
6491, Manchester, Roger.
Report heading to London Control on 127.105, Rhino 103.
FedEx 100, report heading to London, 127.105.
127, and can you repeat?
It's 127.105.
127.105, FedEx 100. Thank you very much, and Merry Christmas.
Right now, 5...
Tango Papa, just go ahead 225.
Easy 73 Tango Papa, heading 255 and descend now to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1037.
5,1037, heading 255, 73 Tango Papa.
Right now, 7 Charlie Zulu, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1037, 23 miles to touchdown.
5,000 feet, 1030, 1037, Rhino 7 Charlie Zulu.
Easy 40 Uniform Bravo, speed 250 knots, descend to flight level 80.
250 knots, send flight level 80, you can 40 uniform.
Easy 309, descend flight level 70. Easy 309, descend flight level 70.
Descend flight level 70, that's what 309.
Speedbird 6491, descend flight level 90.
Descend flight level 90, Speedbird 641.
Shuttle 3 Papa, road navigation to Honolly.
Resuming our navigation to Honolly, shuttle 3 Papa.
Ryanair 7 Charlie Zulu, turn left heading 130 degrees, speed 180 knots.
130, speed 180 knots, Ryanair 7 Charlie Zulu.
Easy 73 Tango Papa, speed 180 knots.
Ron 180 can give you 205 at the most, at the least, sorry, Tango Papa.
Easy 73 Tango Papa, roger, speed 205 and when you can 180 knots.
Roger, 205 is the 73 Tango Papa.
Easy 309er, after Dane, fly heading 255.
After Dane,
good evening, Chris. Merry Christmas as well. We descend flight level 200, Albus and Mike.
2 at once there, easy 309, after Dane, fly heading 255.
After Dane, fly heading 255, easy 309.
Ryanair 7 Charlie Zulu, turn left heading 090 degrees.
Heading 090, Rhino 7 Charlie Zulu.
Easy 74 Echo Delta Manchester Radar, hello, when you're ready, descend flight level 100.
One ready to descend, flight level 100, easy 74 Echo Delta.
Easy 42 Uniform Bravo, speed 220 knots.
220 knots for 42 uniform Bravo.
Speedbird 6491, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots, Speedbird 691.
Easy 309er, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220, easy 309.
Ryanair 7 Charlie Zulu, descend altitude 3,000 feet on the heading cleared ILS 05 left.
And to altitude 3,000 feet on the heading cleared ILS 05 left, Rhino 7 Charlie Zulu.
G73 Tango Papa, descend to altitude 3,500 feet.
Santa 3,500 feet, give you 185 knots, 97 Tango Papa.
Perfect, thanks.
185 knots.
Manchester Radar, good evening. Taxi straight, Echo Charlie, passing 4,500 feet, climbing 4,000.
Topswish 28 Echo Charlie, Manchester, hello. Fly heading 245 and climb now flight level 70.
Heading 245 and flight, climb flight level 070, taxi straight Echo Charlie.
Easy 309er, turn left heading 240 degrees.
240 degrees, left turn 8309.
Easy 73 Tango Papa, right 030 degrees to unestablished 05 left, descend glide path.
Alright, 030 degrees, when established on the glide, is 73 Tango Papa.
Easy 42 Uniform Bravo, leave Dane heading 240 degrees.
Leave Dane 240, 240 Uniform Bravo.
Manchester radar, very good evening, Rhino 6 Tango Victor, passing altitude 3,400, climb altitude 5,000 as we want Sierra.
Right now, 6 Tango Victor, Manchester radar, hello, climb now, flight level 140.
Climb now, flight 140, Rhino 6 Tango Victor.
Top Swiss 28 Echo Charlie, climb flight level 190.
Climb from level 190, taxi straight Echo Charlie.
Ryanair 7 Charlie Zulu, speed 165 knots until 4 DME.
165 until 4, Ryanair 7 Charlie Zulu.
Easy 309, 25 miles, 05 left, descent to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1037. Yeah, this is what we see as controllers. So sorry, thank you for having me.
5,000 feet, QNH 1037, easy 309.
Top Swiss 28 Echo Charlie, you can resume on navigation to Telba.
Resume navigation to Telba, taxi straight Echo Charlie.
Speed at 64901, descend flight level 80, leave Dane, heading 240 degrees. This, we're at Manchester, exclamation mark where in the chat. Speed at 64901, descend flight level 80, leave Dane, heading 240 degrees. Yeah, this is ATC roleplay, effectively.
Leave Dane, heading 240 degrees, speed 651.
Easy 309er, turn right, heading 280 degrees, descend altitude 4,000 feet.
Right, turn heading 280, descend 4,000, easy 309.
Easy 42 Uniform Bravo, descent altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1037, 32 miles, 05 left.
5,000 feet, QNH 1037.
Gav, hello mate, welcome in.
Easy 40 Uniform Bravo.
Easy 74 Echo Delta, descend flight level 70, level by Dane. It's effectively roleplay, kind of is.
Manchester radar, good afternoon, Ryanair 3 Kilo Whiskey, passing 3,200 feet as we want Sierra.
Ryanair 3 Kilo Whiskey, Manchester radar, hello, you can climb now, flight level 140.
Climb now, flight level 140, Ryanair 3 Kilo Whiskey.
Ryanair 6 Tango Victor, route direct to Penhill.
Route direct Penhill, Ryanair 6 Tango Victor.
Ryanair 7 Charlie Zulu, establish on DLS 05 left.
Ryanair 7 Charlie Zulu, tower 118.630.
Ryanair 630, Merry Christmas, Ryanair 7 Charlie Zulu.
Easy 309er, turn right heading 325, speed 180 knots. Easy 309er, right heading 325, speed 180 knots.
Right turn 325, 180 knots for easy 309.
Easy 73 Tango Papa, speed 160 knots to 4 DME.
164, easy 73 Tango Papa.
Speed at 64901, descent to altitude 5,000 feet, the QNH 1037, 35 miles, 05 left.
QNH 1037, 35 miles, 05 left, descend 5,000, speed 6,000.
Shuttle 3 Papa London 127.105.
Information Oscar, time spy on Stanbury 7800.
Shuttle 3 Papa 127.105.
17105, Shuttle 3 Papa. Cheers, happy Christmas, bye bye.
Easy 309, right 020, descend altitude 3,000 feet, cleared ILS 05 left.
020, turn, descend 3,000, cleared ILS 05 left.
Easy 73 Tango Papa, speed 160 to 4, tower 118.630.
118.630, 73 Tango Papa.
Easy 42 Uniform Bravo, speed 180 knots, turn right heading 315.
180 knots, turn right heading 315 for easy 14 Uniform Bravo.
Tomjet 1 Yankee Hotel, Manchester, hello, information Mike, descend flight level 80 to level 5 miles before Mersey.
Level 80, 5 miles before Mersey, Tomjet 1 Yankee Hotel, and we have Mike.
D309 right, heading 085 to establish.
Buffalo Decimeter 5 passing 2,700.
Gemstone 935, roger. Ryanair 3 Kilo Whiskey, confirmed climbing flight level 140.
Sorry, my fault. We're climbing now 140. Ryanair 3 Kilo Whiskey.
Ryanair 3 Kilo Whiskey, roger. Route direct to Penhill.
Route direct Penhill, Ryanair 3 Kilo Whiskey.
Right, turn 285, establish, Fox Easy 309.
Ryanair 6 X-Ray Lima, Manchester.
Ryanair 6 X-Ray Lima, sorry, I've been trying to contact. They were with you 170.
Ryanair 6 X-Ray Lima, hello. Set squawk 0536 and descend flight level 80.
Squawk 0586 or 36 and descend flight level 80, Ryanair 6 X-Ray Lima.
0536. Break easy 42 Uniform Bravo, right 020 degrees. When established 05 left, descend glide path.
Right 0201 established. Localizer 05 left, turn the glide for easy 40 Uniform Bravo.
Gemstone 935. Climb now, flight level 140.
140, Decimeter 5.
Ryanair 6 Tango Victor, nothing further, your frequency change approved.
Fixed charge pre-rise, Tango Victor, make
Speedbird 64901, turn right, heading 340 degrees, speed 180 knots.
Turn right heading 340 degrees, speed 180 knots, speed 651.
Top Swiss 28 Echo Charlie, London 127.105.
127, 105, top 6 to 8 Echo Charlie, Merry Christmas.
Ryanair 6 X-Ray Lima, fly heading 105.
Flight heading 125, Ryanair 6 X-Ray Lima.
Easy 309, speed 160 to 4, tower 118.630.
Speed 160, tower 18630, up at easy 309.
Speedbird 6491, turn right, heading 360 degrees, descend altitude 4,000 feet.
60 degrees, descend at 4,000 feet, 651.
Easy 74 Echo Delta, flying heading now 240 degrees.
Heading 240, easy 74 Echo Delta.
Ryanair 3 Kilo Whiskey, nothing further, your frequency change approved.
Unicom 126, that's my Ryanair 3 Kilo Whiskey, see ya.
Gemstone 935, you can route direct to Penhill. Easy 42 Uniform Bravo, speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
160 to 4, 40 Uniform Bravo.
Why? I've handed him, yep, that's fine. Speedbird 6491, descend altitude 3,000 feet. Right, heading 020 degrees, cleared ILS 05 left.
Right heading 20 degrees, descend altitude 3,000 feet, 610.
Speedbird 6491, confirm cleared ILS 05 left.
Cleared ILS 05 left, speed 610.
There we go, we got there in the end. It wasn't perfect, it was a little bit messy, but we'll make it work. Easy 42 Uniform Bravo, tower 118.630, good evening.
1863, 40 Uniform Bravo, see you. Have a good day.
Good night. Absolutely wasn't perfect, but...
Manchester radar, good evening, Lufthansa 2026, Desik 1 Sierra, crossing 3000.
Lufthansa 2026, Manchester radar, hello, you can climb now, flight level 130.
Climbing 130, Lufthansa 2026.
Manchester radar, good evening. Easy 5 Echo Lima calling flight 0205 and bound Elvis.
Easy 5 Echo Lima, Manchester radar, hello, descend flight level 80, level at Dane, information is Mike.
Information Mike, descend level 80.
Z74 Echo Delta, 26 miles, 05 left, descend altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1037.
Descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1037, easy 74 Echo Delta.
Speedbird 6491, you've gone through the localizer, right 090 to establish.
Speedbird 6491, establish on localizer.
And you're clearly not, because if you were, you wouldn't have gone through it. Ryanair 6 X-ray Lima, turn right, heading 250 degrees, descend to flight level 60.
Right, heading 250 degrees, descend flight level 60, Ryanair 6 X-ray Lima.
Speed 64901, speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
Speed 160 knots until 4 DME, speed 649.
Lufthansa 2026, nothing further, frequency change approved. Goodbye.
Frequency change approved. Merry Christmas. Lufthansa 206.
Ryanair 6 X-ray Lima, descent altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1037.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1037, Ryanair 6 X-ray Lima.
I've just realised that EasyJet's taxied his way into the terminal building. Sorry guys, that wasn't a very chatty bit. Simbear, hello mate, welcome in. It's Blitz, thank you for the follow. It's EasyJet's everywhere. Merry Christmas to you, mate. Easy 74 Echo Delta, turn right heading 350 degrees, descend altitude 4,000 feet.
350, descend 4,000 feet, easy 74 Echo Delta.
Easy 74 Echo Delta, speed 180 knots.
318, easy 74 Echo Delta.
Gemstone 935, nothing further, frequency change approved. Goodbye.
Bye-bye, sweet.
This place, you're in London airspace, nice. Where are you flying to at the moment? Speed 6491, tower 118.630, good evening.
118.630, speed 651.
London City, nice. Not flown into there in ages. Austin Norris, mate, thank you. Easy 74 Echo Delta, turn right, heading 020 degrees, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, cleared ILS 05 left.
Say again, please, easy 74 Echo Delta.
Easy 74 Echo Delta, right, heading 020 degrees, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, cleared ILS 05 left.
Right, 020, descend 3,000 feet, clear ILS, approach 05 left, easy 74 Echo Delta.
Ryanair 6 X-ray Lima, speed 180 knots, turn left, heading 120 degrees.
Speed 180 knots. And if you can repeat the heading, please, Ryanair 6 X-ray Lima.
Ryanair 6 X-ray Lima, left, heading 120 degrees.
Left heading 120 degrees, Ryanair 6 X-ray Lima.
Easy 612, passing 3,300 feet.
Easy 612, Manchester radar, hello, climb now, flight level 190.
190 is 612.
Tomjet 1 Yankee Hotel, can we get a track mile to touchdown, please?
Tomjet 1 Yankee Hotel, just coordinating with Liverpool to see if I can give you a short call. I'll call you back.
Roger.
You're still going to Dane, that's fine. You're establishing, that's fine. Ryanair 9 X-ray Lima, turn left heading 090 degrees.
Left heading 090 degrees, Ryanair 6 X-ray Lima.
Tomjet 1 Yankee Hotel, turn right heading 125. It's vectors for the ILS 05 left with 32 miles to touchdown.
Commander 125 at ILS 05 left, and thank you, I'll be 32 miles touchdown, Tomjet 1 Yankee Hotel.
Easy 74 Echo Delta, ILS 05 left.
Easy 74 Echo Delta, speed 160 knots to 4 DME.
160 to 4 DME, easy 74 Echo Delta.
Hello. Nice. Right 180 degrees, climbing to 4. A firm. Tomjet 1 Yankee Hotel with 31 miles to touchdown, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1037.
Tomjet 1 Yankee Hotel.
Easy 74 Echo Delta, Tower 118.630.
Tower 18630, Merry Christmas, Chris. Have a good one.
And you see her? Your next one's released. And you see her?
Manchester Radar, good evening, even. It is Tomjet 1 Juliet Alpha with you.
Your next departure's released. Tomjet 1 Juliet Alpha, thanks. Information is Mike, descend flight level 80, level Dane. Your departure is released.
80 level Dane, Tomjet 1 Juliet Alpha.
Ryanair 6 X-ray Lima, descend altitude 3,000 feet. You're cleared ILS, runway 05 left.
Descend altitude 3,000 feet, cleared ILS 05 left, Ryanair 6 X-ray Lima.
I'm just not getting a word in edgeways here. Spirit 6491, thanks. Speed 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots, speed 611.
Easy 5 Echo Lima, speed 220 knots. Leave Dane, heading 240 degrees.
Heading 240 degrees, speed 220 knots, easy 5 Echo Lima.
Spirit 6491, turn right, heading 225.
Turn right heading 225, speed 691.
That's all fine. That's nothing to do with me. That's kind of going that way. You're doing that. That's all fine. Anyone I've forgotten to hand off? No. All good. Right. You should. I know in Flight Sim 2020 and 2024 you can just click on the map and say I want to start here. So you could do that. XDJK. 4,000 feet. Easy 5 Echo Lima, 31 miles, 05 left. Descent altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1037.
Descent altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1037, easy 5 Echo Lima.
Ryanair 6 X-ray Lima, speed 165 knots until 4 DME.
Speed 165 knots until 4 DME, Ryanair 6 X-ray Lima.
I could do with. I actually need to slow both of these down. I'm going to get the Tomjet in,
Virgin 34,
and then the Speedbird, and then the Easy.
1 Sierra, passing altitude 2,900 feet, climb to altitude 5,000 feet.
Virgin 34 Golf Manchester Radar, hello. You can climb now. Flight level 140.
Climb now, flight level 140. Speedbird 34 Golf.
Ryanair 6 X-ray Lima, Tower 118.630.
118.630, Ryanair 6 X-ray Lima, have a good Christmas.
And you see her. Easy 612, contact London 127.105.
127.105, Merry Christmas.
Tomjet 1 Yankee Hotel, turn left heading 090, correction, turn left heading 100 degrees.
Left heading 100 degrees, Tomjet 1 Yankee Hotel.
Speed 6491, speed 180 knots.
Speed 180 knots, speed 619.
Easy 5 Echo Lima, speed 180 knots.
Speed 180 knots, easy 5 Echo Lima.
Tomjet 1 Yankee Hotel, descent altitude 3,000 feet.
3,000 feet, Tomjet 1 Yankee Hotel.
So yeah, we're sticking with the plan. Ryanair, Tomjet, Speedbird, Easy here. And I think, let's have a look what's coming. There's still quite a few coming, but I don't particularly want to be here all night. is the thing. I have nothing else to do, but I kind of don't want to be here all night. Turn him in there. Yeah. Speedbird 64901, turn right, heading 330 degrees.
The 320 degrees, speedbird 649.
It's close enough. Easy 5 Echo Lima, turn right, heading 280 degrees.
Turn right heading 280, easy 5 Echo Lima.
Tomjet 1 Yankee Hotel, turn left heading 090 degrees, cleared ILS, 05 left.
Left heading 090 degrees, cleared ILS, 05 left, Tomjet 1 Yankee Hotel.
Speedbird 6491, can you confirm 320 degrees?
Speedbird 64901. Yeah, turn right now, heading 020. Right 020, please. How has he turned left?
Manchester Radar, good evening, Beeline 5 Bravo, Juliet, flight level 200.
Beeline 5 Bravo Juliet Manchester. Hello, information is Mike. Descend flight level 80, level Dane.
Descend flight level 80, level at Dane, Beeline 5 Bravo Juliet.
Tomjet 1 Yankee Hotel, speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
641 Yankee Hotel.
Easy 5 Echo Lima, turn right now, heading 060 degrees.
And right heading 060 degrees.
Tomjet 1 Juliet Alpha, speed 220 knots, leave Dane, heading 240 degrees.
220 knots and leave Dane heading 140 degrees.
Tomjet 1 Juliet Alpha, heading 240 after Dane.
240 after Dane, we do apologise for Tomcat 1 Juliet Alpha.
Tomjet 1 Yankee Hotel, Tower 118.630.
Got a star 186, have a good Christmas, Chris. See ya, Tomcat 1.
See you, mate. Easy 5 Echo Lima, continue right, heading 150 degrees.
Continue heading 150 degrees, please, if I have a good
Speedbird 6491 on the heading, when established 05 left, descend glide path.
When established 05 left, descend glide path, Speedbird 691.
Virgin 34 Golf, nothing further, frequency change approved.
Change approved, Virgin 34 Golf.
Manchester Radar, good day. Lufthansa 2 on Mike, passing 3,500, climbing to 5,000.
Lufthansa 21 Mike, Manchester Radar, hello, climb now, flight level 130.
Climbing to flight level 130, Lufthansa 2 on Mike.
Easy 5 Echo Lima, you're supposed to be turning right, heading 145.
Apologies, 145 heading.
Ryanair 3 Bravo, flight level 110.
Ryanair 3 Bravo Radar, hello, descend flight level 80. I am about to give up with this.
80, Ryanair 3 Bravo.
This is getting very boring now. Nobody is listening to me. Like, at all. Which makes me wonder why I am bothering. Easy 5 Echo Lima, right, heading 230 degrees, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
Descend to altitude 4,000 feet and heading, please.
It's heading 230 degrees. Ali, I'm glad someone does. Because apparently nobody does on this frequency. Speedbird 6491, speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
Speed 160 knots until 4 DME, Speedbird 6491.
Tomjet 1 Juliet Alpha, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1037, 30 miles to touchdown, 05 left.
Descend 5,000 feet and QNH 1037, Tomcat 1 Juliet Alpha.
Speedbird 6491, Tower 118.630.
Tower 118.630, Speedbird 691.
Easy 5 Echo Lima, right, heading 020 degrees, when established, localizer 05 left, descend glide path.
Right heading 020 degrees, glide path via ILS 05 left to the 5 agreement.
Ryanair 3 Bravo, leave Mersey, heading 180 degrees at speed 220 knots.
Leave Mersey air 180 degrees and 220 knots, 3 Bravo.
Lufthansa 21 Juliet Mike in the UK, climb now, cancels the SID restriction. Climb now, flight level 130.
Was that for Lufthansa 2 on Mike?
Lufthansa 21 Mike A firm in the UK, climb now, cancels the SID restriction. Climb now, flight level 130.
Roger, cancelling speed restriction, and climbing now to flight level 130.
Jamie, I'm going to be honest, mate, I am done. The pilot quality in the last hour has been so bad. Ryanair 3 Bravo, you've pushed your level. Stop your descent, climb flight level 80. 0, thank you for the follow.
Affirm 80. It says on my ND here that I am on a 0 to Bravo.
Are you still on standard pressure of 1013?
Negative 11037.
But you're on a flight level, so you need to be on standard pressure. Tomjet 1 Juliet Alpha, speed 180 knots.
180 hours. Tomjet 1 Juliet Alpha.
Radar, hello, easy 34 Kilo Hotel, Aston 1 Sierra, 3,300.
Easy 34 Kilo Hotel, Manchester Radar. Hello, flying heading 230 degrees. Climb now, flight level 140.
Heading 230, level 140, easy 34 Kilo Hotel.
Tomjet 1 Juliet Alpha, descent altitude 4,000 feet, turn right heading 335.
Down now to 4,335 for Tomjet 1 Juliet Alpha.
Ryanair 3 Bravo, you still appear to be descending.
Over there, 3 Bravo.
Protocol to inbound. KLM 34 Echo, flight level 180, request descent.
KLM 34 Echo, Manchester Radar. Hello, you can descend flight level 80.
We can go down to flight level 80. Thanks very much. KLM 34 Echo.
Tomjet 1 Juliet Alpha, descent altitude 4,000 feet.
Confirm we are descending 4,000. Tomjet 1 Juliet Alpha.
Tomjet 1 Juliet Alpha, thanks. You can turn right, heading 020 degrees, descend altitude 3,000 feet now. You cleared ILS 05 left.
020 down to 3,000, cleared ILS 05 left. Tomjet 1 Juliet Alpha.
Easy 5 Echo Lima, speed 160 knots until 40 ME.
Speed 160 knots until 40 ME, use the jet 5 quickly.
Beeline 5 Bravo Juliet, speed 220 knots, leave Dane, heading 240 degrees.
Speed 220 knots and leaving Dane at heading 240 degrees, Beeline 5 Bravo Juliet.
Ryanair 3 Bravo, 29 miles, 05 left, descent altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1037.
5,000 feet, QNH 1037, 3 Bravo, apologies.
What is it tonight? I just don't get it. Easy 5 Echo Lima, Tower 118.630.
Tower 118.630, thank you, bye-bye.
Easy 34 Kilo Hotel, you can route direct to Midjo.
Direct to Midjo for easy 34 Kilo Hotel.
Manchester Radar, speed 2 Juliet Victor, passing flight level 180, descending flight level 160.
River 2 Juliet Victor, Manchester Radar, hello, speed 250 knots, descend flight level 90.
Speed 250 knots, descend flight level 90, speed 2 Juliet Victor.
KLM 34 Echo, speed 270 knots or greater.
270 or greater, KLM 34 Echo.
Ryanair 3 Bravo, turn left heading 140 degrees, speed 180 knots.
440, speed 180, 3 Bravo.
Jamie, sorry mate, just seen that, yeah. Observing, absolutely. Lufthansa 21 mate, there's nothing further, your frequency change approved. Goodbye.
Frequency change approved, Lufthansa 21 Mike, thanks for ATC and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Tomjet 1 Juliet Alpha, speed 160 knots until 40 ME.
60 to 4 for Tomjet 1 Juliet Alpha.
Beeline 5 Bravo Juliet, 30 miles, 05 left, descent altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1037.
Descent 5,000 feet, QNH 1037, Beeline 5 Bravo Juliet.
Ryanair 3 Bravo, turn left heading 115.
Left 115, 3 Bravo.
Tomjet 1 Juliet Alpha, Tower 118.630. KK Israel, thank you for the TikTok follow.
Merry Christmas, 1 Juliet Alpha.
Merry Christmas. Easy 34 Kilo Hotel. Easy 34 Kilo Hotel, nothing further, your frequency change approved. Goodbye.
Frequency change approved, Merry Christmas, 34 Kilo Hotel.
Merry Christmas. Beeline 5 Bravo Juliet, turn right heading 270 degrees.
Turn right heading 270 degrees, Beeline 5 Bravo Juliet.
KLM 34 Echo, speed 250 knots.
25 knots, KLM 34 Echo.
There we go, we're getting a little bit better again now. Ryanair 3 Bravo, left 090 degrees, descend altitude 3,000 feet, cleared ILS 05 left.
That's 090, cleared ILS, runway 05 left and 3,000 feet, 3 Bravo.
Jamie, now as a pilot, all you need to do is be listening, respond promptly, and action it promptly. And don't accept something that you don't understand. So if you don't know how to do something, or you know you can't do it, say that. Just tell us. It's so much easier. Like, we would rather you say, sorry, I don't know how to do that. Other things, if you've not been given a speed restriction, at least try and manage your speed sensibly. The amount of people I've got doing 250 knots on a base leg is insane. There's just no need for it. Like, if I've not given you a speed restriction, it's because I'm trusting you to manage that speed yourself.
KLM 34 Echo, after Dane, I have nothing further. Can I add headings after that?
Down 34 Echo. Yeah, I was just about to call you. Speed now 220 knots. Leave Dane, heading 240 degrees.
240 after Dane, KLM 34 Echo, and speed 220.
Beeline 5 Bravo Juliet, right, heading 335, descend altitude 4,000 feet.
Right, heading 335 and descending 4,000 feet, Beeline 5 Bravo Juliet.
So, Jamie, you should always, the speed restriction should always be something 2. So, for example, in the UK, it's 160 knots until 4 DME. At 4 DME, you can slow down. Elsewhere, you might get 170 knots to 5.
Heading 240 for KLM 34 Echo.
KLM 34 Echo, correct. Beeline 5 Bravo Juliet, speed 180 knots, right, 020 degrees. When established 05 left, descend glide path.
Speed 180 degrees, left heading 020, Beeline 5 Bravo Juliet.
Beeline 5 Bravo Juliet, just confirm that's right, 020, cleared ILS.
Right, 020, cleared ILS, Beeline 5 Bravo Juliet.
Ryanair 3 Bravo, speed 165 knots until 4 DME.
165 to 40 me, and we are 3 Bravo.
Yeah. At 4 miles, just slow down. Effectively, no speed restriction can be given by ATC inside of 4 miles. So at that point, it's up to you to manage your speed. KLM 34 Echo, 33 miles, runway 05 left, descent to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1037.
5,000 feet, QNH 1037, KLM 34 Echo.
Speed 2 Juliet Victor, descend flight level 80, speed 220 knots.
80, speed 20 knots, speed 2 Juliet Victor.
Speed 2 Juliet Victor, leave Dane, heading 240 degrees.
Ryanair 3 Bravo.
Speed Dane heading 240 degrees, speed 2 Juliet Victor.
Ryanair 3 Bravo, Tower, 118.630, good evening.
18630, Merry Christmas, 3 Bravo.
Merry Christmas. Right, I think after this Lufthansa, we're going to close. Because we've done nearly 3 hours. That'll take us to probably just over 3 hours by that point. And I think that is a good point. Ah, you're the KLM 34 Echo. Hello, mate. Welcome in.
Peejbison has joined the frequency.
BJ Vasson, thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. KLM 34 Echo, turn right heading 270 degrees, speed 180 knots.
270, 180, KLM 34 Echo.
Speed 2 Juliet Victor, 32 miles, 05 left, descent to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1037.
Descend altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1037, speed 2 Juliet Victor.
Stevens, which aircraft are you, mate?
KLM 34 Echo, say again.
KLM 34 Echo, it's right, 270 degrees and speed 180 knots.
270 speed 180, I was confused with those. Thank you very much, KLM 34 Echo.
No worries. You're the EZ264. Yeah, you'll still be fine. We'll speak to you. Beeline 5 Bravo Juliet, speed 160 knots to 4 DME, contact tower 118.630.
Speed 160 degrees at the 4 DME and contacting tower on 108.630, beeline 5 private Juliet, bye bye.
KLM 34 Echo, descend out to 4,000 feet, turn right heading 300 degrees.
4,000, right 300, KLM 34 Echo.
There's nothing else popping up inbound.
Manchester radar, good evening, KLM 830 passing 3,600 feet.
KLM 830 Manchester radar, hello, climb now, flight level 150.
Climb flight level 150, KLM 830.
Speedbird 2 Juliet Victor, speed 180 knots.
Speed 180 knots, Speedbird 2 Juliet Victor.
KLM 34 Echo, descent to altitude 3,000 feet.
3,000 feet, KLM 34 Echo.
This Lufthansa's not actually spoken to anyone. Great. 593 hours on the network. Okay. Zoom the view out a little bit. There we go.
Lufthansa 990, radar contact.
KLM 34 Echo, right 020 degrees, cleared ILS 05 left.
020, cleared ILS 05 left. KLM 34 Echo.
Lufthansa 991 Manchester, hello, descend flight level 80, speed 220 knots.
Flight level 080, speed 220 knots.
Speedbird 2 Juliet Victor, right heading 335, descend altitude 4,000 feet.
Right heading 335, descend altitude 4,000 feet, Speedbird 2 Juliet Victor.
Lufthansa 991, fly heading now 265.
Flight heading 265, Lufthansa 990.
I mean, I said there'll be plenty of time to get Easy 264 out. As it happened, it doesn't appear to have worked that way. Let's create some more gaps so Tower can get things out. Yeah, Jamie, I'm the same, mate. I don't understand why you'd fly on VATSIM and not want to speak to ATC. Like, the whole point of being here is to have ATC. I think. That's what I take from it. Whether it's different for other people, I'm not really sure. KLM 830, there's nothing further. Your frequency change approved. Goodbye.
Frequency change approved, KLM 830, bye-bye.
Yes, so the Swiss can get out in that gap, and then what I'll do, Stevens, is I'll create a gap behind the KLM that you will be able to get out in. And then we'll go from there. That is the plan. KLM 34 Echo, speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
160 until 4, and just to confirm, we'll clear the ILS and glide slope.
KLM 34 Echo, affirm you're clear to descend with the ILS.
This is done for the ILS. Thanks very much, KLM 34 Echo.
Speedbird 2 Juliet Victor, turn right heading 020 degrees when established localizer 05 left, descend glide path. Obviously that all depends on whether Tower wants to make those gaps work.
020, when established on the ILS 05 left, descend on the glide path, Speedbird 2 Juliet Victor.
But there should be plenty of room now to get these aircraft out. Lufthansa 991, 30 miles to touchdown, 05 left, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1037.
QNH 1037, descend to 5,000 feet.
KLM 34 Echo, Tower 118.630.
Tower 118.630, thanks very much, ATC, good stream, and Merry Christmas.
Thanks, Merry Christmas. Yeah, this is going to work. The Lufthansa will be the last one. Then we'll call it a night. Yeah, there's plenty of room there. That works quite nicely. Speed of 2 Juliet Victor. Speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
160 knots till 40 meters.
Can I explain the purpose of the Monty Sid? Out of Manchester. There isn't a Monty Sid out of Manchester. Lufthansa 991, speed 180 knots, descend altitude 4,000 feet.
Speed 180 knots, descend to 4,000 feet, Lufthansa 991.
It's a Swiss Airborne. On your training, they mentioned it's hardly used. Out of Manchester. I don't think there is a Monty Sid. No, it doesn't exist anymore. It's removed in like mid-2024. It just doesn't exist at all. Speed 2 Juliet Victor Tower 118.630. Good evening.
Tower 118.630, speed 2 Juliet Victor, bye.
Lufthansa 991, turn right heading 335. Yeah, I thought it was an old departure.
335, Lufthansa 990. Minor 1, sorry.
But yeah, it doesn't exist anymore. It got truncated, doesn't it, into a shorter one. We don't get people requesting Connolly SIDs anymore,
Manchester
thankfully.
approach, Swiss Air 103 with you, climbing to maintain 5,000.
Swiss 103 Manchester Radar, hello. You can climb now, flight level 190.
Climbing maintain flight level 190 for Swiss Air 103.
Lufthansa 991, descend to 3,000 feet, right 020 degrees. Cleared ILS 05 left.
Can you repeat the heading, please?
Lufthansa 991, right 020, descend 3,000 feet. You're cleared ILS.
Cleared ILS, right heading 030 degrees.
There we go. So yeah, no, we don't really get people requesting Connolly SIDs anymore. We get people filing Listo departures on 2-3s when they're in a larger jet aircraft, which obviously you can't do. It needs to be a Sandbar. But no, we don't really get anyone with air racks and routes that old. I think the prevalence now of SimBrief means that a lot of people are getting more realistic routes. Alan, if you join my Discord, !Discord, if you join the Discord, it posts in there when I am controlling. I don't really have a set plan for when I control, other than when I stream. I kind of just jump on and do it for fun when I want. But if you join the Discord, it posts in there every time I connect somewhere and control. So !Discord in the chat. Swiss 103, nothing further. Frequency change approved. Goodbye.
Happy holidays, my man.
And you, see ya. Is that Lufthansa joined for 05 right? Lufthansa 991, confirm established 05 left. Alan, sounds good, mate.
No, we're on the runway 05 right.
Okay, I said 05 left about 12 times while we've been on the frequency, so make it a visual approach now to 05 left, please. Lufthansa 991, make a visual approach to 05 left. And he's disconnected. That also works. Merry Christmas, everybody. I say hello, welcome in. Hey, how many times must I have said 05 left? It is at the point now where, like, it does need to be a bit more difficult, but equally there needs to be something better than just allowing people to disconnect. There must be a way of going, this pilot needs some remedial training, but then how do you do, not necessarily that Lufthansa, but just in general, how do you do remedial training? That's fine, I'm going to do the same. Like, VATSIM can't do remedial training because it doesn't have the capacity to do remedial training. So maybe a quick test, yep, possibly. Like, is a scoring system the way forward? But then, whatever that other network was, I can't remember. There was another network, wasn't there? That set up. Was it POSCON? Yeah, POSCON. Like, I found some cable ties from somewhere. POSCON had that, like, scoring system where pilots and controllers could score each other. And... yes, please, mate. All stations, Manchester radar now closing. Continue Unicorn 122.8, Manchester closed. Merry Christmas. Cool, right, let's close that there. But yeah, POSCON had this scoring system where if you went below a certain threshold, as voted by other pilots and controllers, you weren't allowed to connect to the network until you'd shown that you'd improved. But VATSIM can't do that. It's too big. It doesn't have the capacity to manage that. It's really difficult. And it relies entirely on pilots self-policing themselves. So as a pilot going... can I skip that? No, it won't let me skip it. Sorry. As a pilot, it's like... you need to know when you've made a mistake and can then deal with it and then know how to improve for the next time. But yeah, it's a difficult one. It's a really, really difficult one. Right, anyway. Let's yeah, Alan, we're exactly the same. We can do that on VATSIM. Yeah, that was really good fun. Thank you, mate. Go rounds are fun.
Frequency.
Yeah, I mean, I was having fun packing people in as well, which probably made your life a bit more complicated. But yeah. Thanks, Alan. No worries. See you later. Nice. SANTA01's on his way north. Cool. Okay. Good. Good. Tash and Lamper, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the follow, mate. Much appreciated. Sorry, there's coordination chatting away. Thanks, mate. You too. See you later. But yeah, so going back to what I was saying, like, it's really difficult for VATSIM to police pilot quality Supervisors can do what they can do on the network, but it's up to pilots to self-police, like, to sit there and think about it. I'm closed, mate. I'm done. Yeah, sorry, 10 o'clock was my limit. Cool. Well, in that case, have a great Christmas, and I'll see you later. Bye. Right, let's get off there. Yes, so Tashin, we've actually just finished on VATSIM. We've just finished for the evening. That was Manchester Radar. It was really good fun. Very, very busy. A lot busier, actually, than I expected it to be for this time. On Christmas Eve. So that was really good fun. We might try and do a cheeky stream tomorrow on Christmas Day. I don't know if anyone's going to be around, but we could give it a go. But yeah, I don't know. Austin, yeah, it was all good earlier, mate. All good. Alexander Diaz, thank you very much for that TikTok follow, mate. Just coming in there, just as we're bringing it to a close, as I say, we might be around tomorrow. !Discord down in the chat. Get you a link to the Discord server. Please feel free to join that, and I'll post tomorrow if I'm going to go live. But for now, over on Twitch, we're going to go and raid Bogan, who is doing a Fly UK flight out of Glasgow by the looks of it, in a Christmas livery. That looks really cool. Those of you over on Twitch, have an amazing Christmas. In fact, those of you everywhere, have an amazing Christmas. Hope you have an amazing day tomorrow, and I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye.